Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. You're welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Part 5 of the Coast Starlight. We're on the final stretch. We're nearly there. You can almost just see it. It's right in front of us, and it's going to be epic. This journey has brought us all the way from Los Angeles right up here to Seattle. Well, very close to Seattle. We'll be there shortly. And it's getting evening time. Local time in the sim is, I think 1600 hours. 1600 or 4 o'clock in the PM. The weather, well, let's not go there. The weather, not great. So we said, we'll tweak it. We have them powers, we can tweak things. But I do hope you're all well. The start of another week. It's not update week, it's just a week. The following week will be update week. Or at least we hope it shall be. Fingers crossed, cross your toes, your legs, arms, ears, eyes if you can. But yes, we have a plan. Did I mention we had a plan? So we're on the ground here over in Portland International Airport, Kilo Papa Delta X-Ray. It's a very short hop over by yonder to a place called Kelso, which is Southwest Washington Airport, Kilo Lima Sierra. From there, we're going to go for a nighttime flight around Seattle. This could be interesting. And then we're going to go head up to what's called Tacoma. I think it's McCord Field, which is Kilo Tango Charlie Mike. And then finally, it's over to Payne Field in Everett, Kilo Papa Alpha Echo. It's relatively short, but it's grand. We'll take our time. And while taking the sights, from what we can see, we're using the default scenery that comes with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So we can point to things and go, ooh, ah. Are there any natives of Seattle? What would you call a native of Seattle? Would they be called a satellite? No, probably not. No, that was really bad, Murph. We all love a trier. But anyway, it's time to say hello to people. You might notice if you look very, very closely, there's no wire coming from my ear. I've changed over to the wireless version of this headset, and I sound like... Do you know that sound, or the echo sound you'd have? I'm trying to explain it. It's like I'm in some sort of a... Do you remember in Superman? The movie. Not the new one, none of that rubbish. No, the old one, the original. You know, the proper phone booth, I'm Superman. And remember they had the bad guys and they put them in this, like, square cube thingy? That was flat. And it squished them. And he threw them out. That's what it sounds like. In only my ears. Unless, of course, it's something else, but I kind of sound very metallic and robotic. And you know what? It's kind of nice. I sound different. I feel different. It's Monday. It's the start of the week. The start of the week is always like looking up a hill. And then you kind of look down at your legs going, what do you reckon? And they're kind of like, really? That's what it feels like. But we will get there together. Johnny says, Murph, we're twins. We're wearing the same headset. See? Trend setting, Johnny. That's what we're doing. Anyway, it's time to say hello and good evening, or good morning, or good day to some people. Peter Petterman's in the house. He says, good evening, Murph. How is you tonight? I hope you're doing good. Doing very well, my friend. Many thanks. Wasn't it a busy Friday? There was all sorts of craziness happening over on Twitch. We were raided. I felt so vulnerable. We had Microsoft Flight Sim official. We had the Flying Fabio. It was a night. And we were bush flying. We went out into the bush, flying around Idaho. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, busy weekend. And well, we'll ease our way into the week. Just ease it. I feel like your man out of Kelly's Heroes. That has to be I'm going to grow a beard and grow like long blonde hair and call everyone babe. You know, and any of the naysayers, well, we're just going to call them Moriarty. Again with the negative waves. Think it's a beautiful bridge and it'll be there. If you haven't watched Kelly's Heroes, you got to watch it. Famous character, played by Donald Sutherland, Oddball. He was a hippie in 1942? 43? Or maybe 45. I don't know. But it was before hippies were hippies. Awesome stuff. Anyway, Moose Knuckle Life rambles in. Good to see you, my dude. Ins1337 is in the house. Happy Monday. Kendra is here. She says, good evening. Guten Tag, Kendra. Hope you're well. Alison Johnson is in the house. Alison went flying on, was it Saturday or Sunday? I can't remember. I think Sunday. It was Sunday. Alison took to the streams in the land of Twitch with a reenactment of the Amelia Earhart flight, and it was a lot of fun. Learned so much. There's not an awful lot in kind of popular culture other than, yeah, she got lost in the Bermuda Triangle. So it's always nice to get some information. So tip of the cap to you, Alison, on a job well done. Looking forward to more of them. Red Dragon CYM rambles in. Good to see you. Scott Voigt is in the house. Hello, Scott. I hope it's nice in Texas. It's cold in Tipperary. It's cold, dark, wet and windy. It's summertime. There's no difference. John Mathers rambles in. Evening two-tone. And not forgetting Mrs. Well, many thanks, my dude. Hope all is well. John E says, keep calm and ramble on. The marketing capabilities from John E are just like staggering. And it's amazing. But many thanks, my dude. Naughty Gnome is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday. Merlin Flyer rambles in saying, evening all. Cyberman Drew, he says, hey all, it's been a while. I've been preoccupied. You've been missed. And welcome back. I hope you're keeping well, my dude. Wayland Utani is in the house. Good to see you, Wayland. Happy Monday to you. Technic Al is in. He says, hello. Hello, Aj. Aj. You can put Aj on anything. Glassage. Headphoneage. Headphoneage. I like headphoneage. It's not a bad one, but yeah. But as I said, I kind of sound like, I'm going to say Tin Man, but like, you know, you can't say yeah, I can't say Tin Man. That's okay. You don't know what sort of trouble I'll get myself into. Anyway, who else? Arsizzy is in the house. Good to see him, my dude. Capat9 rambles in. He says, hello, Murph and Fireflies. It's raining in Portland on a beautiful Monday. Yeah, it's the weather, the real world weather up here isn't very nice for flying. Randy Hurst is in the house. He says, hey, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. You too, my dude. Bad Dog rambles in. Hi, Murph. Evening, Fireflies. Hello, Bad Dog. He's a great dog. Really great dog. Great to see you. That sounded even stranger in me headphones. It's like a tin. Avo92 rambles in. Happy Monday. Cyberman Drew says, LA today, my neck of the woods. Well, we started off in LA. And we rambled all the way up the west coast. And it's been fun. This has been an interesting tour, this one. But sadly, it shall draw to a close this evening. But lots and lots of fun. Gibbo Ireland is in the house. He says, evening, Murph and all. Hope all is well. Hello, Gibbo. Many thanks for joining us, my dude. I hope you're keeping very well. Tip of the cap to the video released yesterday. Fantastic work. Your editing skills are amazing. I was sitting here in absolute awe going, but how did he do that? And then something else happened. I was like, but how did he do that? It was amazing. Fantastic stuff. Bit Monster is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Ins1337 says, I can now confirm the touch portal is working. Nice, dude. Scott Voigt says, prepare for departure. Turn off portable electronic devices. Stow your tray table. We were about to launch. Annalisa is in the house. Hello, hello, she says. Hope everyone is well. Anyone got sunscreen to top me or to stop me burning here on the light side? Welcome to YouTube. We're here in YouTube. YouTube? Great to see you though. Cyberman Drew says, I guess I'm obligated to fly today then. Yes. More the merrier. Ian Smith rambles in. Good to see you, my dude. Danny Ez is here. He says, hello, hello. Happy Monday evening. Good to see you. WB1990 says, how are you? Happy Monday, my dude. You're welcome aboard. Who else? It's kind of busy here, isn't it? Rogers RC75 rambles in. Happy Monday. Spitfire RAF 100 is in the house. Good to see you. Scott Voigt says, cold front came in through, so it's a bit chilly. 14 degrees right now, but it's sunny and nice out. I'd get sunburned in 14 degrees. We'd go to the beach in 14 degrees. Papa Joe B rambles in saying, hi Murph, snowing here at 2 inches per hour. And we're on our way to 20 plus total accumulation. Thank God for Flight Sim and Murphy. Papa Joe B, that sounds fantastic, dude. What neck of the woods are you in again that has that much snow? I want to be there. Kingsman9965 rambles in. He says, good evening all from Liverpool. Hello, my dude from Tipperary. I hope all is well. Happy Monday. Scotland 737 Project is in the house. He says, happy Monday, everyone. Hope we're all doing a fan-dabby dozy. Dozzy. Good to see you, Scotland. Hope all is well with you, my dude. Been tracking your flightage Yeah, Flightage. He was delivering a Grumman goose from Yellowknife all the way over to Turkey. Do you remember when they flew the water bombers? And if you haven't watched Ice Pilots, you know, if you have work tomorrow, take it off. You need to watch Ice Pilots. There. It's been said, therefore it shall be. But good to see you, my dude. Kevin Riley's in the house. Happy Monday. Damien McGinn rambles in. He says, Monday night, happy days. We've made it. Well, I won't say we've made it. We've started it. But it's good to see you. KD7 Games is in the house. Happy Monday. Tony Robinson is here. Evening, everyone. Good evening. I hope you're keeping well, my dude. Noel K rambles in. Good to see you, my dude. Captain John Co-Pilot Pickles is in the house. He says, hi, Murph. Hello, Fireflies, and happy Monday. Good to see you. Andrew Hill rambles in. He says, hello, hello. Naughty Gnome is here. He says, hello, hello. And then Kieran Martin 6 knots. He says, good evening, all. Hello, 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 and good evening. Hope you guys are all keeping very well indeed. Country Flyer's in the house. He says, hello, everyone. Hope we're all having a wonderful day. Is there going to be logs at the end of the line? there could be logs anywhere. It could be raining logs at some stage. I was trying to remember the character names in Sleepless in Seattle. We should play the part of Tom Hanks. And what was her name? Anna? I was only talking about this to Mrs. Tutor earlier on. I was like, what was that film? Was that the one where like he bought a bookshop? She says, no. I said, all right. Was that the one where he got really big? She says, no. I said, all right, okay. Was that the one when he took over a Somali pirate ship? No. Okay, I said, which one was that? Ah, that one, she says. Yes. We got there in the end. He didn't take over a Somali pirate ship. Anyway, that's political. Park that right over there. Whoa, Julia. Larson202 rambles in. Good to see you, my dude. HBBN74 is in the house. Happy Monday. Cyberman Drew says, cheers, mate. Forgot this was the far northern last leg of Starlight. Whoops. That's okay, my dude. We can do it all over again. You have to start from the beginning. If you start now, I'll set my watch and we'll time you. It's taken us 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 hours so far. We'll see you on Wednesday. Let's see what happens. That music's very calm and nice, isn't it? Do you want to have a little snooze or something? But we won't. We'll press more buttons and chill. That's kind of nice too. See you later's in the house. He says, greetings all. Happy Monday. Same to you, my dude. Paul Garrett's in the house. He says, good morning and gaddy gaddy. Good to see you, my dude. Maybe it's good day, good day. I'd probably butcher that. Fly Darren is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday. Naughty Gnome says, blimey, the real world weather is not nice, is it? It's dreadful and terrifying. But yes, we'll try and figure it out. Lil Al's in the house. Hello, Murphy, she says, or he says. Where is it? Everton moved really, really fast. I lost the gadget that tracks the gadget. Please stand by. We'll figure it out. Hold on to yourselves. I nearly have it. Now, hang on. Lean forward. I found it. Lilial says, hello, Murph and the Fireflies. Fun will be had by all. Absolutely. Johnny says, is it too early to mention pizza? No. Depending on the pizza. Ronnie Hurst says, flew with pilot Emily yesterday. It was an unorganized chaos. I would well believe it. 114,000 subscribers? What? It's like crazy. But I hope you had some good fun. Who else? Cap at 9 is here. Ooh and ah. And ah. Only I hear that. But who else is here? Long Boats is in the house. Good to see you. Erman F7 is here. Happy Monday. Kingsman said, I went to Space Needle once. What an amazing place. Sweet. Our sissy says, yeah, me too. We're flying with her yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Sweet. Bell Bro is in the house. He says, hello, friends. Good to see you, my dude. Hope all is well. Willie V is in the house. Good to see you, Will. He says, at Murph, good evening. Good to see you. Goblins 2 says, hello. I was flying in the caravan in New York. Real world weather. Very bad. Gusting wind, snow, and the visibility was poor. So you had fun then. That's what it sounds like. Peter Paskov rambles in. He says, hello. Good to see you. Who else? Cyberman says, Murph, you probably have a built-in side tone while also monitoring in OBS. Try turning them off. I'll have a look. I don't mind the sound. It's kind of good. Technical says, F15 update this week. There is an update this week. See? Peter Paskov says, didn't get the notification, but I'm here. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of strange. Jepson 2001, the man, the myth, the legend, rambles in saying, hey Murph, hey Fireflies, how the devil are you? Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday to you. I hope all is well. Welch Rugby is in the house. He says, good evening, Murph, and happy Monday. Same to you, my dude. Eurovision Song Contest Lover 2003. Hello, hello. Sorry I wasn't here for a while. That's okay, my dude. You're welcome. Draco X RPG says, hello, Murph. Hello, my dude. Hope all is well. It's kind of busy, isn't it? We're on the North Europe server, so if anyone wants to join in, you're more than welcome. Our only request, it has to be GA all the way. Something that has either 1 or 2 propellers that, you know, their main function is to cool you down, I'm told, in these hot climates, you know. But yes, that's what needs to happen. Daniel Bucker's in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday. War Hamster has rambled in. How is the FPS testing with the machinage going, my dude? War Hamster has specs that'll put NASA like to the test. You know, they'll be landing the next Mars rover thingy-majiggy, and like, he'll just ramble in going, here, try this out. But yes, Lewis Blair, CD and Taz in the house. Good to see you, my dude. John J. Rambo's here. He says, howdy, Captain Murphy. Good day, sir. And to you, my dude. Hope all is well. Eugene Pogson is in the house. Thank you for the host the other night. You Irish legend. Helped me nearly get my 3% viewers up. I wanted to thank you. Well, you're more than welcome, my dude. Us Irish helping the Irish. That's what it's all about. I'm running out of music. We'll play this one, look. Yes, that's nice. But you're very welcome, Eugene. Best of luck with the sim. Keen Lafford is in the house. He goes, hello, hello. How is everyone? Good to see you, Keen. Johnny says, redeem Ramblage. Keith B is in the house. Happy Monday. Willie V says, it's snowing in Boston. Expecting 8 to 12 inches. Nice. Well, when I say nice, I hope it's nice. But yes. Keith B says, only got 3 inches in Pittsburgh. Oh. Now, let me see. People are having CTDs. That's never good. Mr. Z is in the house. Good to see him, my dude. He says, enjoyed the stream yesterday. Did I stream yesterday? Oh no, Alison streamed yesterday. That's the day I'm having. Is it Monday? Are we live? Are we here? Do you ever have one of them days? It happened to me again, by the way. I got in from work, I had a quick nap, and I woke up and I thought it was Tuesday. My fuzzy head is all perplexed. Let's see what happens. Time Lord Fight is in the house. He says, hello from Tip. Hello from Tip. Good to see you, my dude. Model Making Haggis is here. Hello. Happy Monday. Test Pilot 72. He said, is back and happy Monday. Good to see you, my dude. Brian Clark rambles in. Hello, Brian. Happy Monday to you, my dude. Captain John and Co-Pilot Pickle says, 2 inches of snow per hour. Oh, my aching back. Oh, dear. See you later says, 20 plus inches for us tomorrow in Montreal. Nice. Papa Joe B says, Pennsylvania, the entire northeast of the USA is getting hit with a major snowstorm. Yep, saw that. We'll have to wait and see. Weather-wise, it's just not eventful over this neck of the woods. Well, in my neck of the woods. It's, you know, dull and grey. More, please. We'll have more of that. Scotland says, doing the final leg of Turkey goose delivery, Croatia to Turkey. Nice. Wayland says it was Annie. Ah, it was Annie. Yes. See, we're getting there. Seamus McNeil is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Who else? Rudder Odenbach is here. He says hello. Or he says quick hello from Stuttgart. Would love to join in, but the family have grounded me tonight. That's okay, my dude. Kendra says Tom Hanks. Anyone at all? Shuffle Shoes John rambles in. He says, hey Murph, how are you? Happy Monday to you, my dude. Sir Blackie a lot is here. Hope you're keeping well, my dude. You're very welcome aboard. Now, where are we at? Wisdom SP rambles in saying, what up, dude? Hello, dude. Hope all is well. Wave Tourist is in the house. Hi, Murph. What are your stream settings? Which bitrate? I use I think it's set to 4000. If you want, ramble over to Discord. I can go through all the settings and stuff there someday. Kirk Isbell is here. Good to see you. The Chas Man has rambled in. Top of the afternoon. To you, he says. Getting buried by snow. I wonder, should it be snowing up this neck of the woods? I wonder. But good to see you, Chas Man. Wisdom says, once again, I will be zonkous in the sim until I switch from my wife's Xbox name. That's kind of a handy thing to have. Peter Walker's in the house, says, hey Murph, second flight, looking forward to it. Nice, dude. Les is in the house, he goes, are you using Touch Portal? Not when I stream, because I have gadgets here that have, like, music. This music. And I press them, but yeah, when I fly offline, I tend to use it. It's fierce handy. Flight Sim Craver's in the house. Hello, my dude. Happy Monday. Willie says, what time of the day is the flight going to be? Well, it was... My button, Smurf. It was 1600 before I started. It's now... We'll bring it back to 1600. It's one of them days. I'm happy to see you. And you're all saying hello, and I'll say hello back to you. It's important. Communication is key. There's nothing worse than going onto a live stream and like you say hello and they're just like totally silence. No acknowledgement. They don't even say hello. We don't do that here. In fact, I'll do the opposite. I'll just absolutely aggravate everyone because he's still talking to the chat. Get on with the production, Murph. And I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of what happens. Keen Laffer says, I slept like a log last night. Then I woke up. It was a Cessna hugging me. Oh dear. But yes, can I ask for anyone tips on how to stop your rudder pedals slipping all over the place on carpet? Gibbo, just get a bit of plywood, cut it out, mount pedals, and then there's like this super strong adhesive double-sided tape. They use it for plumbing. You'll get it in like a hardware. Tell them it's for like blocking a pipe, and it's double-sided. That'll stick it. So let's hope that solves the issue. Warhamster says, machine? I have a name. There was no Warhamster. There was only Hal. Do you name your machine Hal? Hilarious. Marco says, what is your plane for today? Good question. Now, without giving too much away, Hoppy. What's the name of that film? With the route where the ground goes up over the top and Leo's in it. Good old Leo. Great to see him. Gabriel Dillon's in the house. He goes, hello, me old bud. Long time no chat. Hope you're keeping well, Gabriel. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday. Count Zeppelin is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Is it Quassel Flops or Kossel Flops? But good to see you, my dude. He says, hello, greetings from Germany. Well, guten Abend, my friend. And I hope all is well. Who was the German fella? He's brilliant. It's a Flight Deck Simulations. Hello, I just want to say hello and thank you to all the people for coming in and watching on the live streams. Do you ever watch his streams? It's amazing. His accent is fantastic. It's just like, just keep talking. Today we're going to be flying on the Moon Ovation M20R as we take the flight coming out of Portland and we will head up to Seattle. Now you're probably sitting there going, Murph, if you're German, you're probably saying, Murph, we don't sound like that. That's how I hear you. It's amazing. I love the accent. Absolutely love the accent. Paul Thiel is in the house. He goes, I grew up in Seattle. Looking forward to this one. Nice. Elaine Benez is here. Happy Monday. Maurice rambles in. Hello from the east coast of Canada. I hope you're keeping well. Mr. Zed says, sorry Murph, it was the Twitch portal stream. Ah, it makes sense. Merlin Flyer rambles in. Good to see you. Daniel Booker says, it's true, but that's why we love it. Roll it there, Roisin. Right, okay, yeah, but we'll get going now. Because then you're going to say, sure, Murph, you're going to start talking again to a whole load of people. Sydney O is here. He says, good evening from the illustrious Two-Tones. Or, no, good evening, the illustrious Two-Tones of Fireflies from Cape Town. This flight will rekindle my visit to Seattle and Tacoma in 2008. Nice. Johnny says, Inception. That's the one. It was Inception. But yes, Alex P. Keaton's in the house. Good to see you, my dude. And I think that's it. Do you like this airplane? Doesn't it look really nice? Hang on, there's music for this one somewhere. Where did I hide it? This one. And play. Ooh, and So, I was talking to you last week, and I was saying that there are 2 liveries available for the Fireflies. It was one that I kind of did, and this one is what Gibbo Ireland did. And this is fantastic, because this is the first fully customed paintwork I've seen on the Coronado Mooney inside Microsoft Flight Sim. Isn't it pretty? It comes complete with Go Faster stripes. They make you go faster. And it has the logos on the front and back, donning the Irish colours. Isn't it very pretty? The tyres are white. Yeah, we're trying to fix that. There's like a texture thingy-majiggy. So like the tyres, the speed brakes, and the prop are white. We'll fix it. It's like they ran into the paint. They were lining the ground. But Colonel Fork, it's good to see you, my dude. I don't think I said hello to you. Hello. It's really nice though, isn't it? It's just pretty. It's pretty nice. So this is our chariot for this evening, which is going to be a lot of fun. So we can hide that. How are the owl F going? or FPS to you and I. They're just white wall tires. That's what we're saying. That's what we believe it to be. Do you know? Open our window here for the windage. But if you have a look there, you'll see when the speed brakes are deployed, they're kind of nice and white. The red ones looked kind of dangerous. So Gibbo Ireland is the genius behind this paint scheme, and I have to say, hats off to you, my dude. It's absolutely cracking. It's very nice indeed. It kind of gives it the very I'm brand new kind of a look. I'm sure there's people now saying, oh, Murph, he's starting to dress his Mooney now. Obsessed much? One, please. But anyway, the frames are a little bit, aren't they? But let's see what happens. Wisdom says, I like the white pop. Oh, he doesn't? He says, I like the white prop, even. Yes, absolutely right. We have soundage here. So we're going to get some lights on. So we'll put our nav, beacon, recognition lights, open the vent here as well. Fuel tank, which is down this gadget here. It's over to the left-hand side, which is great. We're going to bring our prop all the way in. We're going to press on this little button. We're going to say, clear prop, as we shall turn our mags. Before we do that, we're going to get our booster pump on, mixture all the way in. We can see the fuel flow here on the screen. Mixture all the way out. Boost pump off. And we go for starting the engine. Are we ready? Oh, Annalisa says, it needs a little bow in it. Absolutely. A big... I was going to say red bow, but yeah. The bow colour of your choice. So, avionics, come on. Altitude. Well, our current altitude, yeah, if we were to press the little button, we're pretty much on ground altitude. And we don't have far to go, so we're initially going to set 3,000. Turn our flight directors on, get our transponder onto standby. We're going to get some lightage inside in the cabin here. Because we're going to be flying at night time. And Elisa says, get a green bow. Yes, that would be better. I should have thought of that myself. So we turn on our electric trim because we want to be able to control the aircraft with the trim. Simulation Deluxe. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. He's brilliant. You have a look at him on YouTube. His accent is amazing. It's fantastic. A very, very knowledgeable guy as well. Very good content for all simulators, X-Plane and this. But you have to listen to him. Hello, friends, and welcome to the flight stream. We're about to go flying. It's just, yes, more. Keep talking. Record his voice when my phone rings. That's what I want to hear. Andreas Jensen is in the house. Hello, Mr. Murphy. Hello, Andreas. Hope you're keeping well. Tim Middleton rambles in. Hi, Murph. Nice paint job. I'm off to work. Well, good morning and have a great day in work, my dude. Hope all is well. Now, let me see. Who else? Mrs. Two-Tone has rambled in. Careful, guys. The boss is here. Cross your T's and dot your lowercase J's. Do you remember that scene in Wayne's World? With your man, what was his name? He's a comedian. He does a great William Shatner. And they were trying to get the permit for the concert. So he had one eye looking at you and one eye looking for you. Why? There's nothing wrong with that, weird eye. You ever find Bugs Bunny attractive when he dressed up as girl bunnies? I digress. Anyway, it's time to go flying. So, let me see. Open our little VFR map here. So, we're going to taxi... we're going to taxi up and along. And we're going to go down to this neck of the woods. Jerul it is. So, with that said... taxi lights. Actually, we might as well put them all on. Out of pure laziness. So, park and brake coming off. Danny Ed said, what's your weather settings to avoid the rain? I just have it set on big and bold. A bit like myself. He's big and he's bold. EFC is Everton Football Club. Ooh, who was looking for Everton? Did you say that because Gibbo has a Man United jersey? Is there a difference between the Everton supporter accent or the Liverpool FC supporter's accent? There's a question. Alright. You here for the match? I'm here for the match. Up Liverpool? Up Everton? Yes, that's what it was, says Alison. You see? We've noticed the madness and we joined the dots. Flight Armor says, Mr. Two-Tone, I hope the flowers are still alive. The cat's been eating them. Seriously, the cat's been eating them. It's been crazy. Now, where are we at? Don't go off the roadway. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's why. It's kind of bumpy in these parts. Monkey Snatch 1 has rambled in. Good to see you, my dude. He says, evening all, sorry I'm late. For you are not late at all. You knew exactly what time you were going to arrive and spent the last number of minutes saying, sure, Murphy's only talking owl rubbish anyway. I'll ramble in when he's finished rambling. Kingsman says, myself and Gibbo are Liverpool fans. Wait, is Gibbo's... Hang on. Don't go off the taxiway, Murphy. There's a van down the road here. What do we do? Eyes on the floor. Always on the floor. I have to say, the avionics in this thing look amazing, don't they? Even from this view. See? Nothing to see. Up to the left now, I believe, Murph. I think Gibbo's jersey is actually a Liverpool jersey. The shame! The shame! The shame! Now, where are we now? Did we go to where I wanted to go? Kinda. Continue on this way, Murph. Yeah, the cat's been eating the flowers. Do you ever have cats that eat flowers? Isn't it weird? Ah, tasty beverage. So as we're taxiing here, it's time to say hello and thank you to some peoples. We'll do it on the fly, as it were. So, big shout out to our flight crew at this stage of the flight. We're going to say hello and thank you to Captain Sickbag, Gareth Byrne, Peter Poskoff, Ford Entertainment Group, Gary Deaton, Goblin to Biz, Nathaniel Davin, Samson Video, B-Pod, Bell Bro, Sir Neil, Alaska 559, Merlin Flyer, Fly Darren, Peter Own Knack Name, Mac Shiggity Pilot, Austin Butenbach, Tyler Park, Rogers RC75, Jack Meek, Andy Shaw, Ricky Kelleher, William Contino, John E, Peter Fast Pete 84, Tim Middleton, Catbat 9, Red Dragon CYM, Chief Neary WB 1990, Tarvu Tarvuti, Hal Jor Burned Barsh, Papa Joe B, and Ethan Short. Many thanks, my dudes, for all your support. Why, thank you. Thank you indeed. Tasty Barb, it's lemon and lime tonight. Ah. It's too late to take the livery back. United. Tut, tut. Scott says, guess he was cut off from the gin. No, not necessarily cut off from the gin. More like a friendly suggestion saying, stop drinking all of my gin. So I said, right, I can do this. I'm a professional. I won't drink your gin tonight. Or am I? No, I'm not. No, I'm really not. Maybe he just put that plan out there just to say he's drinking lemon and lime. So Mrs. Two-Tone would say, he's a great old husband. Look at him there. He's only drinking lemon and lime. There's not a sign of gin in it anywhere. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is we're about to get to taxiway, and before we do, we're going to shout out the co-pilots. So a big shout out to John Morris, Wayne Prefontaine, Blair Voyage, Noel K, Kingsman 9965, Tony Robinson, John Ambler, Rolly Mal 9, Mark Dyson, Rudiger Odenbach, Dougal McTavish, Oz Flight Simmer, Mad C 888, Sean Leo, Bad Dog, he's a great dog, Pilot Peely, Samuel Dye, Patrick Cullen, Brian Spain, Ludos Regum, and Philip Breen. Many thanks, my dudes. I really do appreciate all the support, my guys. Thank you so very, very much indeed. The amount of follows we got on Twitch the other night was absolutely... I'm trying to think of the word. It was crazy. I know. No, I can't do it. Hang on, we'll try it again. It's crazy. No, that was like Pacino or something. Whoa. That didn't work either. But anyway, a big shout out to all those lovely, lovely people. We'll get back to more people now shortly because we have the people on Twitch and also our pilots in command. But I'm anxious to get going. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Are you ready? Wait, you're not ready? Really? I'll wait for you. Come on. You let me know when you're ready and I'll get going. I kid, of course. They're probably like, Murph, will you just get on with it? Eyes on the floor. Yeah, so as we accelerate here... Oh, the howls of the Mooney. Johnny's in the house. Good to see you, my dude. So, airspeed is alive. There's 60 knots. We're getting light now. There's 70. There's 80. The old runway here now is a bit... Do you know what I mean? There is a positive rate of climb, and it's indicated. Bring our landing gear back in. Touch and our toe brakes. Watch our speed here now as we climb. Bring the flaps back in. Arnold Aaron is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Peter Pepperman says, your walking impression went walking. It was terrible. You know, in the movie. No, I can't do it. I need to work on that. Note for next stream, Murph, work on some sort of a better accent, because you're making a complete and utter muppet out of yourself. How many moonies tonight? Not enough. Is that a trick question? For there are never enough moonies. So what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be climbing up to about 3,000 feet. And we want to fly on our runway heading-ish. So we're going to turn ourselves over to the east. Yes, over to there. That'll do. Oh, steady, steady, steady. That's why I was never going to be a surgeon. Right, we shall go to this gadget here. So we're going to say engage and arm. Engage 5. We want to go up 1,000 feet per minute. Engage. Engage. Arm 3,000 and engage. There we go. Why is that doing strange things? So we're going to say 1,000 feet per minute. We want to go to heading mode, activate the autopilot, and that should now do its thing. Let's hear your American accent. Well, it depends in America, and I don't know if it's you know, there are many accents in America, dude, and stuff. Wisdom wants to know, no he doesn't, Nico wants to know, how do you get the beautiful Murph livery? We're working on it. We have a new website. I'll try and talk an American accent. We have a website coming out. I'm so proud of this. No, that sounds like Port El Bal. Clanton. We're working on a new website. Myself and Gibbo Ireland. Well, it's mainly Gibbo Ireland, and he's just saying, I've done this, Murph, and I'm just like, dude. And then he'll do something else, and I'm like, dude, it's amazing. But yes, we're going to have a new website up and running soon, and it'll be a home for all our stuff, all our add-ons and liveries and stuff. So we're working on it. Tarub is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday. Scott says, we also have some liveries on our Discord channel. We absolutely do. So we're going to climb in a merry way, rambling up here to 3,000 feet. Once we do, we're going to be making a left turn. We're going to be over to 360 momentarily. The view is kind of pretty. Yes, very, very pretty. It looks nice, doesn't it? So how was all your Monday? How has your Monday been? How was your weekend? Did you guys, like, have fun? Did you, like, I don't know what you did. Did you watch box sets? Did you do any long flights? Were you having the crack? Peter Petman says, did you ever see The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy? Can you do an impression of Tom Hardy's character? It was the easiest American accent, I think. I've seen The Revenant. Tom Hardy's character. I'll have to look it up. I'll definitely have to look it up. The Mooney. Thou shalt not obey. And we shall descend back down to 3,000 feet. Oh, what weekend? The weekend just gone. Little Lals had group flights every day. Sweet. Right, we're going to be making a left turn here over to 360 degrees. Go ahead and drop that in there now. Yes. Fluid pilot Emily, only 1 month, or once a month, says Captain John and co-pilot Pickles. Does she do the, is it one group flight a month? I can only imagine the amount of people going flying with her. The flights look so much fun. Shane O'Grady HD is in the house. He says, Murph, you legend. You on the bag tonight? On the bag or on the ball? Maybe I'm on the bag as well. Is it a nice bag? Thou shalt not leave the Mooney in thy hangar, Mr. Murphy. That's what it is. The Mooney's now saying, go ahead, press the button, I dare you. And with that, I'm just very lucky the door is not on this side. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Because you'd be leaning out and then suddenly... gone. Oh, I do like the Mooney. It's amazing. Received the Bravo, so weekend was spent setting it up, says Merlin. Nice! You divil you, the Bravo. Jealousy.com or jealousofyou.com. But I hope it's working out well for you, my dude. Annalisa says, you're way more fun, Murph. Ah, well, God. What was I saying? Bless your little... Hang on. Bless your little white cotton socks. I used to work with a lady years ago. Years and years ago. I was like... I was 12 or 13. I was doing like kitchen work, commie chefing and stuff like this. And she used to say to me, bless your little white cotton socks. I'd never wore white cotton socks, but if I did, I'm pretty sure she'd bless them. Captain John and Co-Pilot Pickle says, 850 viewers, 1,400 likes, Caribbean island hopping. Nice! 850 viewers though, could you imagine like, do you know? It'd be like, your comment would be, I said hello 10 minutes ago, it's gone. Left turn over to 270 degrees, or west, as you and I would call it. Go west. Do you remember that song? Go west. Jandy Films is in the house. Any alcohol tonight, Murphy? The good stuff. No, I'm drinking lemon and lime. Danger's my middle name. Puzzle Flop says, at the weekend I tested my RTX 3070 with FS 2020. It was fantastic. Nice, dude. And Elisa says, that's an Irish granny thing to say. Bless your pointed little head. Have I a pointed little head? I have a massive head. Metaphorically speaking. No, I have a massive head. My cranium is like an an ample-sized cranium. It's to keep all my thoughts in. Scott says, you can't really compare the two streams. Something different for everyone. They do have a huge gaggle with M, though. Mr. Tudon says, you trained as a chef in Balmorph, right? Correct. Spitfire says, the scenery is stunning. Nice. Colonel Fork with the predictions. I don't think they work on this. But if they do, minus 91 it is for the Colonel. Ben McClure is in the house. Happy Monday to you, my dude. Annalisa says... You need to put it like an accent on that. You can't just say it as it is. Bless your massive mala head. Mala head. Or mala head. Do you remember that one? Big mala head. Wayland says, I did the third leg of the Expedition Alaska. Sweet. Scott says, I trained as a chef taster at the chef's table. Been there. So yes, where are we? I've been yapping. You're probably saying, does he ever like shut up? Rarely I do. But look at the scenery here, and it's getting nice and dark. Now, where we're heading to, we have some stories to tell. We're not actually heading in the right direction. We are. Who sang that song, We're on a Road to Nowhere? Anyway, we're going to Kelso. Kelso was founded by Peter Crawford. Crawford or Crawford? I'm going to say Crawford. He was a Scottish surveyor in 1847, named after the Crawfords' hometown of Kelso in Scotland. No! So, Kelso, named after Kelso back home in Scotland, was named after Peter Crawford. Peter W. Crawford, who came over there in 1847. He didn't know what he's looking at until he built it. Isn't that mad? Who was the better cook? Ooh, dangerous question. Peter Pescoff, go west. I know the song very well. Last year I've actually gone west, changed the country together with the family. While driving here, the song was on the radio a few times. Nice. Talking Heads. Do they sing the song? The prediction thing is a thing on Twitch, whereby you can guess what way Murph is going to land. And if you get it right, you get bragging rights to say you're some sort of a psychic genius. I think that's how it works. But alas, we're not on Twitch. So, we shan't because we can't. There appears to be buttons being pressed and no notifications. Who's this? Larson202 says, welcome to Flight Crew. Well, hello, Larson. My dude, many thanks. It'll get a... He's fixing his voice. He had woeful sore throat-itis after Friday night because it was a constant, hey, good buddy, hey, good buddy, hey, good buddy, hey, good buddy. He was flat out with all the new follows. The poor devil got awful hoarse. He got hoarse, so he did. So yes. So that's where we're heading to. So Kelso, named after a Scottish fella. How he found it, how he got from Scotland all the way over to this neck of the woods, we don't know. But when he got here, he said, right, I'm going to name it. But many thanks to Larson202, my dude. Talking Heads Road to Nowhere. Yeah, that's the one. What film was it in? Wasn't it in like The Goonies or something? Mordor at 3 o'clock. One ring to rule them all. One does not simply walk into Mordor. You shall not pass. You know that fella? Anyway, what was I talking about? I have no idea what I was yapping on about, but I do know this. It is time, well, to check out some scenery and the people who are flying with us, them being the Fireflies. So we're going to go to the Owl autopilot here to make life a little bit easier. And watch our speed here as well. We don't need to go terribly fast, because we're just cruising. Do you know what I mean? We're cruising now, hey. So, bit of music, I'm going to say hello to some peoples who are following along. Does it sound like a plan? I think so. You join us with the Fireflies. We're in an autonomous aircraft. We're in a normal aircraft. You join us here with the Fireflies of the Flying Circus. Happy Monday, one and all. Oh, look, we have this button back. Shameless plug. Don't act like you're not impressed. And we have a like button. So, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 8 PM. Monday nights exclusively on YouTube, with Wednesday and Friday in the land of Twitch. If you guys like this kind of content, be sure to smash it the thumbs up with a button it. Lets us know you kind of like what we do around here. And be sure to join us over on our Discord. Sure, that's where we do be hanging about when we're not on a live stream. So for all our virtual pilots flying with us this evening, I would ask you now to press the number 2 into the chat. Let's get a head count. Kane Lafford, make the counting commence. Isn't it the kind of music that makes you go, ah, and we're back. The real world is doing its thing at the minute, but we're still here doing ours. We have Moonies galore. Would you look at the state of that? I mean, look at the state of that livery. Ain't it pretty? Thumbage uppage. That's better. Presage the tummage uppage. People won't have a clue what I'm saying. That's an efficient use of windmills. It could be just one moving very fast. Arnold Aaron says, which server? We're on the North Europe server, my dude. You guys are welcome to join in. The only request we have, it's got to be GA all the way. No airliners for this one. It needs to have a propeller. I can't wait till next year where it's got to be helicopters all the way. Could you imagine the state of us then? Kane Lafford reports, 54 plus a Murph equals 55. I tried to do it in one breath. I got to 27. It's a wind turbine. Windmill, we call them windmills. Well, I call them windmills because, like, I'm that way inclined. Oh, look at the Seminole. Ooh, very fancy. Like a wild baron. Would you just look at the state of the scenery? You gotta love photogrammetry. Gravo, hot air balloons only. Someday I'm going to say Blérios only. And it'll be like a decent flight. Anyway, it is the start of a week. Let us go forth, multiply and conquer. Whatever the week wants to throw at you, we'll kick it back into touch. We'll give it the Nigel Owens look. Sorry, but you can't do that here. No, hang on. That wasn't great. That was somewhere between Wales and India. This is rugby. This isn't soccer. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. Naughty Gnome says, that's me in the Seminole. Flaps are down to keep the speed low. Oh, we got a goose. Talk to me, goose. Very, very pretty. I have noticed one thing. John E has amazing screenshots, and he said he did something with the colorage of his pictureage for the simage. I would like to know what the color settings you've used are, because they look very nice. They're very inviting. And quite frankly, they look better than mine, so I want them. Cause of Flop says, good that I have subscribed to you. You are totally funny entertainer. Well, many thanks, my dude. Russell Scott says, Mount St. Helens to the right. Hang on, to the other right. That's Mordor. Is one of them Mount St. Helens? Do you remember back in FSX there was a mission in a helicopter in like the HC Merlin chopper. You had to do the flight because she was about to do something mad. Mount St. Helens. Do you remember that? Michelle Parody says, when I select multiplayer, I cannot see anybody. Why? Ooh, good question. So on multiplayer, you got to select all players. Turn the AI traffic off, and then on your gamer tag on the top right hand corner, click on that. You'll see the second option will say server. Click on that, and then go to North Europe, and give it a couple of minutes. Johnny says it's an Nvidia game filter, Alt F3 in GeForce Experience. Now Murphy, I did a something. Oh look, filters. Styles 1. Add filter. There's buttons going on here that you can't see, but I can assure you this could break it. Okay, what one is it? What one is it? What one is it? You have to tell us. Nvidia game filter. Hang on. Do we night mode? No. Night mode. Special effects. Ooh, there's fancy ones here. Now which one? Do we know which one he's using? Music. Arsizzi says, the goose I am. Randy Hurst says, honkage. Peter Paskov says, you are a lot of funna. Many thanks, my dude. Alan Conroy says, Murph, last week I learned how to take off from the Taylor Ranch parking lot and survived. Thanks to the memories and the nightmares. Kane Lafford reports, only 105 days until the Eurovision. I'm late with it today. Danny Ed says, I have the same multiplayer missing. Oh. Okay, there's a video over on... No, we're here. There's a video here on YouTube, and it's called How to Flight Sim. I made it, and it's called Multiplayer. It's only on for a couple of minutes. Be sure to watch it. It will teach you the ways. Wisdom says, it sounds like AC/DC. No, this is... R2-D2. Johnny says, I'll post the adjustments on Discord. Okay, nice, dude. Jeffson says, Murph, the old film filter would be great for the Bremen. I wonder will it push it onto the stream, though? Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't push it onto the stream. Right, Murph, don't go playing with settings and stuff. You'll absolutely break it. We're 8 minutes away from our first stop. Isn't that handy? But Jepson, absolutely. I just need to find someone to make a Bremen. Like, if they don't make the Bremen, we'll have to figure out something ourselves. And I'm sure we will, like, do you know? Not going to be the end of the world, but I hope someone makes it. It's a Junkers a Junkers, yeah, W33. Freddie Venus from Queen. This song is for Annalisa. Any moment now, she shall literally burst into a flying, dancing blur. Monkey Snatch says, Murph, great video on Touch Portal by Gibbo. Ireland still haven't got to work, but on it. Cool. If you're under pressure, my dude, ramble over to Discord, have a chat with us. We'll see if we can get you set up. We are not tech support, but we might know a thing or two that might be able to help. And it is a really good app. And again, hats off to Gibbo Ireland for all the fantastic support in the sorcery and wisdomry of his awesome videos. Annalisa jumps from Mount St. Helens. Wing wave. Sure, we'll get there at the end. Scott says it has my toes tapping. Would you look at the state of that? Wild Cool Skull says, I can see my house from here. Nice! Patrick Hamill says, first time flying with people today, having lots of fun. Nice, dude! That's what it's all about. You gotta take the first step. One small step for me. Hang on. One small... No, I can't do it. I keep doing stuff that I can't do. Instead of stuff I can do. Well, I can't really do much. Do you know what I watched there over the weekend? It was a video done with the original cast from Kindergarten Cop. I don't know if you've seen it. Basically, it has like the original people who were... Remember like the twins? And remember all the kids that were in Kindergarten Cop? Anyway, I won't bore you. But like the main fella, Dominic! You know, well, he didn't say like that. He was just a kid. Remember he climbed on the big antenna thingy? He ended up getting into furniture or something. How much longer we got thinking about joining, says Comet21. We've only started, my dude. We're 5 minutes out from our first stop, which is going to be in Kelso, named after a Scottishman. And then we're going to be doing a night flight over Seattle. Looking out for Tom Hanks, so we are. And then he's sleepless. Insomnia has set in. And then it's going to be down to Tacoma, and then finally over to Everett. So we've got a bit of flying yet. But yes. But anyway, they were all there talking their talk, and sure didn't the man himself only appear. I haven't seen you kids in years. Great to see you. It was like, it was feel old yet? It was the 30th anniversary of that thing. What? 30 years ago? And like the twins, do you remember the two girls, the two little girls? Well, they're still twins. They didn't change much now. Well, they're twins, like, do you know what I mean? And who else? I think your man Dominic, he had like I don't know, was his twin in it? I don't know. Raymond and Nancy Zachary are in the house. What flight sim are you using? Oh, good evening, Raymond and Nancy Zachary. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new simulator released in 2020, and it's a lot of fun. John E has sent a message. Awesome. I will mess around with that. The only thing is, it doesn't make any difference to what I'm streaming, which is interesting. So if I change any of the settings, it has no impact. However, I can add in filters and stuff from OBS. But like that's button pressing on a totally different level. So we probably won't go for that straight away. And posted it under the Flight Sim video photo video. Sweet. Train Williams Gaming is in the house. Good to see you. He goes, OMG, dude, I love your streams. Well, many thanks, my dude. You're very welcome along. Don't forget, guys, if you're new here, shameless plug time. I've missed this button. I can't use this button on Twitch because, like, it doesn't make any sense. But here I can use it, and it makes Well, it makes more sense. But do be sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell to notify you. Every Monday night we're on YouTube, and then every Wednesday and Friday we're on the Twitch. Would you look at the state of the view? Isn't this amazing? Johnny says Alt F1 grabs via GeForce Experience, applies filters to grabs. G Slayer's in the house. He says, hey Murph, thanks for the great Touch Portal tutorial this weekend. You're very welcome. Many thanks to Gibbo Ireland for, well, doing everything. I just kind of, you know, jumped on the start of it and jumped on the end of it. I was like, hi, Gibbo's done something amazing. I'm just here to tell you about it. And then Gibbo did his thing, and then I came back on going, Gibbo just did a thing there. Wasn't it amazing? Have you no shame, Murphy? None at all. Absolutely none. It was bet out of me as a young lad. Right, airport. No, up here. Yes. So, Kelso. Now, if memory served me, isn't there supposed to be like a fancy bridge here? Yes. I can see it here. No, that's not it. That's very fancy. There was definitely supposed to be what the deuce? There was definitely supposed to be a nice bridge here. When we spoke to Lord Vader, he told us the bridge will be here. No, I can't do it. There's more, look. I reckon it's one of these. The Lewis and Clark Bridge. It's at your 11 o'clock. Oh yeah, remember Lewis and Clark? We're only talking about them the other day. Sure, didn't they take off from the other place that we were flying on Friday? You'd swear there was like a plan or something. Gibbo says, a team effort. Nice. Train Williams Gaming says, I want to join in. You're more than welcome, dude. Our only request, it has to be GA all the way. And no airliners, my dude. And we're on the North Europe server. Murphy, what exactly are you trying to do? Oh yeah, turn off the autopilot. And we're going to fly this manually because I want to go down and see, can we see the bridge? Shouldn't the bridge be over there? Or maybe it's over here. Let's see what happens. Papa Joe B. Oh, moly. Colonel Fork says, is it the Lois and Clark? No, it's the Lewis and Clark. They had it down, didn't they do this? They went from Idaho down to, well, out to the Pacific in a canoe. Deploy the speed brakes, Murph. Dive. It's... That's supposed to go first. And, oh, look, there it is. It just suddenly appeared. It's like a cloaking device. Romulan. The pesky Romulans with their cloaking device. We're going to go under that bridge. That's just going to happen. Is there any, like, worry that we won't make it? What's going to happen? And then we can do our own voiceover. No one would have believed. In the early days of the 21st century, human affairs were being watched from YouTube. No one could have dreamed we were being scrutinized. As someone studies creatures that swarm and get massive, have to use my words carefully in case of copyright. Few men even considered the possibility of life under that bridge. And yet, across the bay, minds immeasurably superior to ours regarded this flight with envious eyes. Slowly and surely, they went for it. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Will we in fact get under it, or is there like a big panel of glass? Oh, Julia. Oh! What happened there? Carnage! Well, we got our feet wet. Literally got our feet wet. Like the phoenix, the Mooney has arisen. Out of the water. Willie V says, I got dead. Oh dear. Bridge killed a guy. Naughty Gnome says, nope. Every bridge I go under, I crash. The trolls be hating. That's where trolls live. They live under bridges. In the dark and smelly bit. Would you look at the state of that? Spitfire RAF 100 says, rip, I'm swimming. Oh dear. The goose made it. Willie Canuck is in the house. Good to see you, Willie. You're very welcome, my dude. Willie Canuck, of course, the host of the Haggis and Poutine show. It airs every Sunday, 1400 Zulu time on skyblueradio.com. Be sure to check it out. Hope you're keeping well, my dude. I hope I got the link right. I'm a diva for getting that wrong. Yeah, Blue Sky Radio, Sky Blue Radio. It's like saying, well, I get it wrong all the time. But don't worry. We'll find you. Too cold for swimming. Say that to the poor old fireflies who didn't make it. This is a nice bridge. The architect engineering head shall be applied now. Yes, and as you can see from the suspension struts located across the bridge, giving it amplage, weighing down this. Uh-oh, someone's going for it. Going to take the plunge. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's just total... If we had music from the X-Files now, that would make a lot of sense. Let's go above the bridge. It's safer. Or maybe go through the bridge. It's like out of Stargate. You just disappear and reappear. Train Williams says it's minus 30 where I am. What? Sky Blue Radio. Yes, I was right. I got it right the first time. But I was still nervous. So you join us, we're just kind of flying around. We're doing the last stage of the Coast Starlight, which originally started us off in Los Angeles, and we're rambling all the way up here to Seattle. This is week 5. We've been doing this every Monday for the last 5 weeks. Tonight is the grand finale, and it's already started off relatively well. We've only lost maybe 4 aircraft into the wet. But that's okay. So we're going to be making a landing here in Kilo Kilo Lima Sierra. It's called Kelso. Kelso was founded by Peter Crawford, a Scottish surveyor back in 1847, and it was named after Crawford's home in Kelso in Scotland. And he didn't know what he was doing, but he did it. And it looks great. And we're here. And, well, that's where we are. Look, they make logs there, look. Ooh, logs. Man, see, 888 is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Warhamster says, I see the Sir Blackie a lot has an update to the MG339 in the Irish Air Corps livery out this evening. Nice! I think he just brightened it up because it was picking up. It's reflective, and it was just kind of picking up the stuff. Cloud Chaser's in the house. Good to see you. Right, so we're going to head to the airport, which is a port for aircraft. So it's going to be a right turn. Murph's going to try and get landed first, and sure, then we'll check out you lot coming in for what will hopefully be a safe and secure landing. Scott says, you do a great Scottish accent. Well, many thanks. Unless, of course, if my wife is talking to me, she likes to hear the old Connery-ish edge. Connery-ish? Yes. I do like the Scottish accent myself. I'm a sucker for good accents. Strong accents. I'm just... Careful how you say that, Murph. Strong... Hang on. Pronunciation is key. Strong accents. If you say it fast enough, it could sound like something else. Also... The same word that's referable to a donkey. Strong accents. Anyway, that's not important. What is important, we're on final. Bit of speed breakage. Ed Reed, he'd be giving out to me. Murphy, your tanks. So, speed brakes are out. That's only beeping because, well... We had 0 throttle and the landing gear was not deployed. Train Williams Gaming says, how do you switch the server in the flight sim? You gotta go up to the top right hand corner where your gamer tag is. Click on your gamer tag and the second option down will say server. Willie says, say crack in Scottish, Murph. Aye, crack. A crack is 90. They're doing it great in there. And they didn't know what they were doing until they did it. Aye, great crack. As opposed to great crack. I heard it before, Willie, when I was over in Edinburgh. We were going to the Edinburgh Tattoo. And there was a guy in the crowd. There was like hundreds of people queuing in. And there was this guy from America chatting to him, you know. And he says, there are two types of people in the world. There are Scots and those who want to be Scottish. But 100 people instantly started laughing. It was amazing. KKSI, that is the airport. No, KKLS. Oh, look what I forgot to do. Face cam on for the dramatic effect. We almost forgot. Runway 12, please. Easy now. Easy now. Gently does it. Oh, she's floating. Touchdown. What did we record? We got a minus 91 and an 86 or something. Minus... It wasn't very good. Minus 105. The plaque for the alternates is down in the ladies' room. Right, I need to turn myself around. Willie says, I'm surrounded by them every day. Superb bridge. It is beautiful looking, isn't it? Right. So, park and brake comes on. This button. It gets very quiet when we're in this menu. But that's okay. It's like that ASMR stuff. But then it gets loud again. So, we need to go back into here. Did I say that right, by the way? Is it ASMR? I think it is. Imagine if I got that wrong. What has two thumbs and is like not good at words? This guy. Anyway, this one. This one. Oh god, we're all the way back there. No. Now we need to ramble up this way. Here's Johnny is down, amongst others. Moving Pigeon and War Hamster are inbound. It's thinking about it. You can do it. Warhamster in a Mooney. Ooh, look at this. Very nice. There's Pezzo. Beautiful approach. HCBR. Very nice. Kingsman is down. EL737. Very nice, my dudes. There's Moving Pigeon. Gwanda Pigeon. There's Matt Rogg. Ooh, nicely done, my dude. Welsh Rugby's inbound. There, of course, is Merlin Flyer, Andrew Hill, Zomtris. It's getting busy. Traffic. There's Skipper T. Frozen is down as well. Capat 9 has rambled in. Tom LeCrab. Awesomeness. HBBN 74. Colonel Fork has arrived. Remember, guys, to hit the escape key once you get landed. There's Gibbo Ireland. Nice paintwork, my dude. Oh, the simulated horror. There's Chilled Corky. Whoosh Blemo is down. JS Atch Fun Killis. JS is down. Arbashetta has made it. There's Druid Zeus. Whack-A-Mo. Tortuga in the Wacko. Very nice. Magic Rat is down. There's Quasi Archer. 50th B. Jade Wiggles. Naughty Gnome. Would you look at the amount of them? G. Hurtle is down. Balbro is here. There's Assisi in the Goose. Rogers RC75. Nicely done, my dudes. Mr. Hoppy. Pando is down. Nice. There is Larson202, followed by Wayland. Oh, look at the approach on this. This is looking decent. Wayland. Ooh. I can't believe it's not butter. See you later is down. There's WB 1990. Flaps are full. Oh, nice. Very nice. Sir Blackie a lot. Oh, right on the center line. Did you see that, sports fans? Draco is down as well. Nice landing, my dude. And they're getting very good at their landings after last Friday night. Test Pilot 72 is here. Nicely done, my dude. There's Rad Pilot Randy. Pani Puri is down. Nice. Posy Air. Ooh. It's okay. He figured it out. JC. How do you pronounce the name? Is it Jabed? Or JC? We'll just call you JC. Good to see you. He says, hello from Barcelona, my dude. Cherub is down. Nicely done. Kevin Riley says, I need the whole runway. Absolutely. Phil Boardman says, in live weather, snow on the ground with good visibility. Ooh. That could be interesting. Danny Ed said, checked all settings, restarted the sim, and still no multiplayers. Danny, have a look at my multiplayer video. That should help. Where's the lovely Kanso? Oh? Kanso. Ian Smith had a CTD. Oh dear. So, leg one complete. Look at this neck of the woods. Ain't it pretty? Strange mountain formation thingy, but that's okay. Eyes on the floor. Janie, aren't they awful narrow? I wonder, is that where they keep the hot air balloons? Ah, CD and Taz has arrived. Nicely done. Country Flyer is down. Kendra says, I need matchsticks to keep my eyelids open. I have to call it a night. Bye-bye. Kendra, many thanks for joining us. You take care, and we'll see you really soon. Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to restart the simulator. We do things like that around here. Mainly because, well, if I don't, it could break. Anyway, I have another button here. The music plays. Fancy transitions, graphics levels to like, I don't know, 10 or something. Papa Joe says, I'm having the identical issue. Restarted 3 times and still no multiplayer working. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Usually it happens to me, like, all the time. Bob Das Lama's in the house. He goes, hi and bye. Hello and bye. Thanks for joining us, my dude. And, well, we'll see you on the next one. Now, where are we at? We need other music. I'm not going to be one of them. Hang on. No, I'm not. I was going to do, like, a slurp noise. Is it ASMR? I need to look into that. Basically, I'm going to make weird sounds and people are going to enjoy it in ways I'll never understand. For example, the sound of a pen hitting a desk. Wow, did you actually hear that? Did you hear the texture? That's not important right now. What is important, I sound like a tin man inside my earphones, which is all weird. I've gone wireless. I've gone hands-free. Can you hear me now? The only thing I need to be very careful, if there is going to be a time if I do have to leave the vicinity, you know, to use the evolutions, I don't do the naked gun, whereby, well, you've all seen the naked gun. I don't know where I was going with that. You know, he's talking. Oh no, he goes in to use the John and he's like, whoop, and then he comes back in. Yeah, it was hilarious. Warhamster says, well, I went downstairs and this has got a bit weird. The sound effects. It's hard to know. Monkey Snatch 1 says, thanks Alison for the flight plans. Absolutely. Sean Connery ASMR channel. Could you imagine? Warhamster says yes. Yeah, you know them ASMR? I know you know all about them. Just put on your headphones late at night and just listen to like sound effects. But if they were like, you know, if they were like of different ambient conditions, you know, like a seaside or like, you know. Do you ever see like the 10-hour continuous loop of like Engineering Wing out of Star Trek? You'd fall asleep to that. Mr. Chuton says, yes, Murph bought new headphones. We were joking earlier, and when we get to meet you, lovely people, Murph will have to wear his glasses and headphones so you can all recognise him. Just walking around random places. Do you know what it is? So these headphones, they're the Steel Series Arctis Pro. And I had the Steel Series, well, I still have them, the Arctis Pro Game DAC, which they're good. They're very good. But there was a wire, and I kept getting myself caught on the wire. So I found a pair that were second-hand on the interwebs. And I got them for a very, 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 very good price, considering they're like €300 or €350 new. I got them for less than a third than that. And the advantage is I'm able to transfer all the parts that kind of touch your face from other headphones and just discarded the old ones. So they're effectively new. Gregor says, I have the same headphones and glasses, Murph. We'll have to stand beside each other when there's a meetup. They won't recognise who we are. They'll try to explain them. Murph, yay high, yay wide, has crooked teeth, wears glasses in it, yep. Has ridiculous hair. Don't look at me hair. Right, so we're going to be taking off from KKLS. Zoom to details. And for this flight, we're going to change our aircraft. And don't worry, we'll leave links soon where you can get that fantastic livery that Gibbo Ireland has made for the community. But I want to fly in an aeroplane that has amazing night lighting. So the time of day was around what, 1640-ish? And by the time we get up to Seattle, up to the city, it should be night time. Willie Canuck says, Murph, I got a heck of a deal on my new microphone on Black Tuesday. Nice! Gregor says, also the Arotsi chair. Do you know what I need to do? I need to get like a fabric made on the chair, because they're getting free advertising. And it's not like I'm not going to be that guy, but like, you know, I sent them an email saying, listen, oh hang on, I said like, listen guy, I'm going to show off your chair on all my streams, would you do now like a percentage discount for me viewers? And they were like, no, we're okay, thanks. And I was like, really? Fine, no problem. Maybe if I put it upside down just to annoy them. Hang on, wait for it. That's how we fix that. But anyway, live weather isn't very nice here. They'll probably give out about that. I better fix it. Yeah, it works better. The head in this. Anyway, Murph, you should put an Elvis wig on for the next stream. Uh-huh. Now, where are we? Luna Orbit's in the house, good to see it. Murph looks like a different person without the cans. Absolutely. Ooh. Tasty beverage. I mean, lemon and lime. Nothing else. It's just lemon and lime. Warhamster says, I get Alexa to say ocean sounds when I'm working shifts and can't sleep. Ooh, ocean sounds. Like in The Simpsons. Ah! Do you remember that out of this? Anyway. Gregor says, yes, my chair is all black. Nice. Flight Aaron says, what plane, Murph? So we got time to load. This is the PA-44 Seminole because it has amazing sounds. No, it doesn't. Well, it does. It has amazing lights. The lightage. That's what I was after. Now, I'm after clicking onto live weather. Ooh. I'm after clicking onto live weather. Who said it was like really nice and, you know, snow on the ground? Because it's like we've just entered the apocalypse. Also referred to as Leitrim. I joke. Leitrim is far worse. It's real time here, 128 or 1:28 p.m. Aha. Paul Weaver's in the house. The cheek of them. I know, right? Chair fabric. But you know what I mean? If I get like a two-tone Murphy put over the back of it or something. Or maybe like, this is a chair. Or no, do you know what it should? I should get like a sticker. Advertise here, or your name here. Why didn't I think of that until I've now told everyone it won't be funny when it happens. I was doing so well until suddenly and abruptly, I wasn't. Touch Portal has subscribed. Hello, Touch Portal, my dudes. Fantastic product you got going there. Big shout out to Gibbo Ireland for doing the... Did you see all the fancy stuff he did with graphics and stuff? But fantastic stuff, my dudes. Now, where are we? Ah, the new Izora chair. Yes, they're in competition. They must have sprang up overnight. So, a sign out and sign back in did the trick, says Danny. Nice, so it's working now. Excellent. Don't say that word. You set mine off. Uh-oh. My chair is dark, which is the same as the cat, which is dangerous. You guys are dangerous. Comment says, what's the cruise speed of this plane? 150, 160 knots, but we'll take it slow. I know, in fairness, I'm joking, of course, about Orozi. If you got their chair, you'll know how good they are. They are amazing chairs. Very, very comfortable and sturdy, and they last for ages. They're so good, I have two of them. I had to get one for the missus. Welsh Rugby says, my live weather is nice. Peter Brentman says, speaking of Seattle, I just read in the newspaper that a new series of Frasier will be made. The filming starts in the summer. Nice! Captain John says, my chair is all black with white stitching and OMP 4-cam buckle belt system. Awesome. Right, so the weather, lads, seriously, do you know what I mean? So I have a button here that can fix it. We're just going to go to this one. And so it was, the rain was cleared. Not a drop had fallen. Gibbo says, I love my Batman Secret Lab chair. It was the best investment ever made. Ooh. Murph, you should get the boss to make you a green cover so you can sit in the green screen, whatever you want, onto it. You could be onto something there. That'd be interesting. Yes, we must do that. Anyway, weather, big and bold. We need to just do some stuff. Yes. Some stuff. Yes, that's looking better already. And some stuff. No, wait for it. And on the 8th day, he gave it to Murph and said, do the weather. Bit of clear skies coming in over here as we're looking through the weather. And a big happy birthday to Nora, who's watching us down the road. Hello, go away. You will, you won't. Stop the lights. That was Martin King, by the way. A TV3 weather presenter. Are you quite done yet, Murph? Yes, I am. But anyway, I digress. Now, let's see. Now I'm looking where to buy the chair, and you're not even paid to advertise. No, I'm not. And I of course, Joe, like, do you remember that scene out of Wayne's World where like Gareth is dressed up and all like, you know, advertising stuff? It's like people sell themselves out for like cashing in on sponsor jobs, and I just think I just don't think it's really cool. I've a Rotzi all over the shop. I've like cushions for cushions, but they are excellent. And as I said it to you before, well, I won't show you stuff that I don't think is going to be of benefit or good value. So everything everything we've seen so far, be it with JoinFS, Touch Portal, any of the aircraft I've flown or showed off, any of the sceneries that I've flown or that I showed off, in Murph's view, well, they're very, very good. Willie says, my chair is a neighbour, was going to skip it, but do you want it? Model. Brilliant. Yeah, you can get your custom slips and go over the Cosmo chair is worth after 2 years, but the slips are cool and you can customize them. Ah, nice, okay. Yeah, I'll have a look. I shall have a look. Anyway, we're going to go flying again. So we're here in the PA-44 Seminole. Isn't this machine pretty? It's very loud outside with all the planes. Now, as much as I like flying with people, we have to give this co-pilot a name because we just don't fly with him. We disappeared him. Now, let me see. Battery and alternators need to come on. Ramble down here. We have our fuel tanks. We shall go on and on. Moving up into the center, we shall turn on our navigation lights. That's essentially a rotating beacon light. Check on our stuff here. Yes, all that looks good to me. So fuel is on. So we're going to go for the right engine start at this stage. So have a quick look at what's happening here. Volumes, because the sounds of this machine when it starts, it's amazing. What was this about Star Trek? Hang on, I've missed something. I like me Star Trek. Space. The final... Well, you know where I was going with that. Right, anyway, Murph, will you come on, like... It's like the attention span of a goldfish. The hidden fuel tank switches. In fairness, go into your content manager. There is another update for this aircraft. They've changed it. They've moved the seatbelts back ever so slightly. So you need to check it out, my dude. So mixture is set to rich. We're going to turn on the right fuel pump. See pressure. We should close it. We can turn on our mags now to the right. Get a little primer. We'll say clear prop. Ooh. Now we're going to go for the left hand side. Fuel is working. Hit the primer. And we'll say a clear prop. Clear prop. Oh yeah. Don't it just sound all warm and cozy? Now we'll get some lightage on. Guards are all closed. The light up here. Doesn't that look awful fancy now? Radio master for avionics. Take the weather in Ireland. Double the rain. That's what January is like in Seattle. What, really? Ooh. Free chairs are great. Any guy from West Hamilton who goes furniture scavenging around MacMaster on a Sunday afternoon will tell you that. Welsh Rugby says 7 of 9 best Trekkie ever. Hang on. What? Really? What about Data or Riker or Picard? To draw the line. Yeah. People love coming through our town on Trash Day to pick up good stuff. Do you actually call it Trash Day? Aren't that just like, you know, like a car boot sale or something? No? Anyway, transponder onto standby. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to say hello and thank you to all the people who watch us in the land of Twitch. And a big shout out goes to Colonel Fork 85, Alison Johnson, Cool Sax 98, Lukester 911, MJ Daiso, Hawk Driver 101, Brandon Lowe, Ibuprofen 007, Big Ears 60, Andy Brown 7, Wayne Prefontaine, Annalisa, Neon Jedi, Captain Bombasso, CDN Taz, Good Nasig, Abo 92, Copper Pete, Tom LeCrab, BT Monster, Captain Rudiger, Sir Blackie a lot, Mike 71G, Jacob Mossad, Phil Does Twitch, Big Shot Muffy. Many thanks, Train Williams, my dude. And Train Williams is now on Twitch. Timing. Old Veteran 965, Eyes 909, Flying Harp 1, Care 85, Jamaumo, Hazmat 58, Test Pilot 72, Cyboman Drew, Nighty Night Owl, Scotland 737 Project, Seamus McNeil, Wiganer 99, Nomad G58 2, Jan Moorcamp, Refhat 21, Catbat 9, and here's Johnny. Many thanks, my dudes. I really do appreciate all the support, my guys. Ooh. I mean, lemon and lime. And then, last but not least, a big shout out to all our pilots in command. And I would like to say a huge thanks to Kebmo25, Coley205, Dale Jones, Ed Reed, Gibbo Ireland, Jan Moorcamp, Warhamster, Tortuga Gaming, Dangerous Brian, Daza T Arab, Dave Cobain, Cybo Man Drew, Mr. Chippy, Andrew Brown, Jepson 2001, Scotland 737 Project, Ailerons into Wind, Sticky Rice, Alison Johnson, Scott Voigt, Mark O'Gorman, Seamus McNeil, Colonel Fork 85, and Anna Lisa. Thank you all so very, very much for your continued support. Oh, tasty beverage. But yes, Colonel Fork had the idea to say, Murph, maybe split them out a bit, rather than having everyone sitting around going. So now this way I think it worked out a little bit better. Your thoughts, provide them in the feedback. Anyway, we shall ramble in. 19 degrees, awesome. Altitude reporting, please. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. Recognition lights, landing lights, we're pretty much good to go here now, sports fans. Parking brake coming off. Yes, but is real trash day. We can put anything out. The good stuff gets picked up before the trash even gets out there. The rugby is going to be back on soon, which means we're going up to the left, which means that well, we're going to be getting up very early because Mrs. Two-Tone gets up at silly o'clock, which is usually around 4 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, to watch rugby. So I'll be awake, so I might jump on for some early streams. So that'll be more friendly-ish to our friends in the United States, in particular those on the West Coast, because 4 o'clock here is probably your 9 p.m. So we'll have to wait and see how it all turns out. So as we can see, the sun is definitely starting to set here, which is going to be really nice. Papa Joe B says, hooray, complete. Reboot has fixed the issue. Nice. Mr. Children said, that's not till the end of the month. So what you're telling me is my Sunday mornings are still okay for the minute. On the Sunday morning sidewalk. Name the song. What a great song. And I do like the smell of someone frying chicken. It's a total gridlock here. So we shall be rambling from here. That genuinely scared me terribly. Like the sun just came in on the dashboard. Did you see that? Eyes on the floor. Yes, is there dust or something there in the ground? And oh, look how the pedals move. That's fancy, isn't it? Now, time to perfection. One notch of flaps, please, Murph. So we're walking, talking, and squawking. Lights are on, flaps are down, and our squawk is on. Are we ready? So we're going to be flying the runway heading. Get there yet, devil yet. Nice. Okay. Are we ready? We're ready. Power coming in. Yes, we can keep the cowl flaps closed. Willie Canuck says, so I presume any money raised is going to Mrs. Two-Tone Simrig in her dream. Whoa, Julia, did you see the state of what happened? Because I read the comments and tried to take off. The simulated horror. I felt every bit of that. I'll just sit here quietly now for a while. Pretend that nothing happened. Oh dear. Any money raised is going to the Mr. Two-Tone Sim Rig. Negative. Negative on that request there, Red Rider. We're probably going to pick up the Xbox Series X for Mrs. Two-Tone. Because well, there's no point buying that and another sim rig. Do you know? So bring our flaps in here now, as was our want. So we're going to ramble into here. We want to go heading mode, vertical speed. We want to climb at 1,000 feet per minute, and we can go ahead and turn on the autopilot. It is as simple as that. Scott says, that is a perfect show on why we have sterile cockpit procedures on departure and arrival, Murph. I see what you did. What happened back there is a perfect example why we have a sterile environment for the pilot during the takeoff and landing procedures, because if he gets distracted, or if they get distracted rather, well, they could end up doing the "I'm on ice, get me out of here" dance on the runway, which isn't safe at all. So that's exactly what I've just shown as a training and visual aid of what not to do. Or you're an idiot, Murph, and you're an idiot. I'm an idiot, but it's okay. So as we're taking off here, we're climbing out nicely. We're going to watch our altitude. As I said, 3,000 should be safe enough for here. We're going to swing around to the left, 270 degrees. Yes, it was a demonstration. You wish. I mean, I wish. Now, over here. Yes. This button. This button. That button. This button. Don't worry, there's loads of buttons, but I know what I'm doing. I hope. This button. And if we do this one. Diddly-dee-dee-dee. Oh, yeah.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Many thanks, Train Williams Gaming. You are welcome to the co-pilot lounge, my dude. Really do appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. Gib Ireland says, don't worry about it, Murph. I took off from the other end of the runway trying to dodge everyone else. Whoops. So with our music doing its thing, our aircraft just now at 3,000 feet. Look at the state of that view. It's doing its thing. Train Williams Gaming says, I got in, I'm here with you now. Nice. Don't do what Donny does. Will we check some outside stuff and see how it all looks, shall we? You join us on the final legs, the final frontiers of our coast Starlight. Over the past 5 weeks, we've been flying from Los Angeles all the way up to Seattle. We've been here with the Fireflies from the Two-Tone Murphy Flying Circus. Some of the best formation flying you're ever going to see. Not even 6 months ago. Well, things looked very different. Now they all look nice and professional. They can do amazing landings, fantastic takeoff. They're even able to do crosswinds. And some epic flying. Duffman is in the house. He says, good evening from Austria. Hello from Tipperary, my dude. You're very, very welcome aboard. So we're going to turn to the left 270 degrees. So the music we use, Willie, it's under license from epidemicsound.com. I think I have a playlist over there. So if you guys like this sort of content, or maybe you're new here, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 8 PM Zulu time. Monday nights exclusively on YouTube, with Wednesday and Friday over on Twitch. We are the Murph Red Arrows, says Kingsman. I like the idea of like the Silver Swallows. That was the Irish Air Corps aerobatic display team, and they flew in an aircraft called a Fuga Magister, and they were majestic. I mean, these things, do you know, if they were a president, they'd be called Abraham Lincoln. They were amazing. Train Williams Gaming says, how do I change the weather? So, on your main screen that you can see, if you move your mouse up to the top, a menu bar will appear. Find the icon that looks like a cloud of the Clan MacLeod. When you click it, jump into the little drop down menu and you can go nuts. Surely the green arrows. Well, when I wanted to be the Silver Swallows, I realised the age of the aircraft, so we would have been like the grey pigeons. So I'm liking the Fireflies of the Flying Circus. And then we have the incredible artist of John E, who has made some outstanding designs for our t-shirts and stuff. That's kind of weird. The compass no longer wants to move. Isn't that weird? Gibba says, Murph, on the last stream you mentioned you were talking to the Air Corps about Jepson's great work on Echo India Mike Echo. Any word on it? I was talking to them, right? And I got a message from them saying, Murph, we're going to share that on our page. We think a lot of people are going to be interested on it. And then they haven't shared it yet. Now, they have promised me they will share it. They just haven't got around to it yet. So I don't want to pester them. But on the face of it, there is the official approval from the Irish Air Corps, and they've said, amazing work. It's absolutely fantastic. And even some of their own pilots are using it. Which that has to be some sort of acknowledgement to the fantastic work of Jepson 2001. The fact that the Air Corps are using this stuff, it's amazing. Electric pigeons. The grey gickness for a gaggle of airliners. That works. That absolutely works. So the challenge mode is real. Our compass has decided to go, no, you're okay. Now, in saying that, repeater heat is on. We won't tempt fate. We shall now click onto nav mode. We shall bank to the left. As we continue our flight on, we'll just look at the state of that view. I mean, come on. Stairway to Bacon says, I had the same compass problem with the Wacko. Fix it by toggling back to live weather and time and then back again. Ah. Very interesting. There's got to be a screenshot in here somewhere, right? Very nice. Willie Canuck says, a good add-on, you gotta get Echo India Mike Echo. It is fantastic. It's the home base of the Irish Air Corps, located in County Dublin here in Ireland. Peter says, Murph, count the participants. Well, we could have more flying. What did we have earlier on? 53, I think. So, Keen Effort, you're up again. For all our virtual pilots flying along with us, do now press the number 2 straight into the chat. We're making you press things. Now it's your turn to press the buttons. Actually, while we're here, do you know what we can do? Showcase. Fixed camera. External. We'll find something nice. That's kind of nice. That's okay. That's meh. That's meh. That's meh. We'll do the one that was nice. Now you're probably saying, Murph, what's going on? I've slowed down for a reason. There we go. Fancy that for tunage. Well, if that's not worthy of a screenshot right there. Don't act like you're not impressed. Yeah, well, that was the one we mentioned on the show. So, it's available on Discord, and it's going to be very soon live on the new Two Tone Murphy website. We have 40ish. We have our official Eurovision Song Contest counter person who counts the numbers with an abacus. The lighting is freaking out. It's like you just need to hit it a smack. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of weird. So our counting, who's the counting clock fellow? A chap by the name of Keane Lafford. And he's here in the house somewhere. Keane, present yourself. I'll go counting. This is toe tapping music like you've never heard it before. And if it's not toe tapping, you have to move your head forwards and backwards like a chicken. And then maybe move your shoulders up and down. We have 69 other pilots, with Murphy is +1, which makes a total of 70 aircraft flying here this evening. Jeff Mitten says, a little bluegrass. Sir Blackie Lot says, Murph, did the IAC see any of my liveries? Yes, they did. They were asking me how did we get them. They were well impressed with the Beechcraft. Well, the Beechcraft, all of them. This music kind of puts you in the mood just to, like, I don't know, make your very own home barn dance. Put on a pair of Wellington boots. Put on a check shirt. And some denim. Maybe get an old wicker chair and stick it on your head. Annalisa says, pecks at crumbs on the ground, then bops head back and forth. Patrick Hamill's in the house. He says, this is awesome. Absolutely. Seamus McNeil with the chicken emoji. Ah, that's amazing. So, this music, which might sound like something it isn't, it's not The Edge and Bono. This is the Side and Bunu. And it's called B3. Peter Pepperman says, reminds me of Oh Brother Where Art Thou? Oh, what a film. We're in a tight spot. I'm a Dapper Dan man. Willie Canuck says, Keane single-handedly introduced Justin the Turkey to all of the Sky Blue listeners. So, we are some 32 minutes away from our next stop. It's turning into nighttime. So I have to say, 70 fireflies, that's a good amount of fireflies. Guitar Freak 3422 is in the house. He says, hi Murph, great to see you this morning from Australia. Well, hello from Tipperary, my dude. I hope all is well. I do believe it's summertime in Australia. Look at you in your fancy weather. It's freezing here, and it's cold, and it's wet, and it's windy. But I hope you're keeping well. Many thanks for rambling in. Count Zeppelin says, The Soggy Bottom Boys. Yeah. That was a great film. We're in a tight spot. Willie got given out by Streamlabs. I didn't like it. Censorship. Freedom of information? Or no, freedom of speech? You can have freedom of speech. But we got to classify what freedom is. Oh dear. Monkey Snatch 1 says, sorry, there's 71. I couldn't press 2 under immense pressure sorting my trim. 71 fireflies. That's an achievement. Colonel Fork says, don't mind Streamlabs at Willie Canuck. He's still being house trained. He absolutely is. Hello, fireflies. Look at this for formation flying. It's almost time for a shameless plug. So, if you guys are new here, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 8 p.m. Zulu time. Mondays are here on YouTube, Wednesdays and Fridays on Twitch. If you guys like this sort of content, be sure to... Hang on. Hithage, the tummage, uppage, buttonage. They'll totally understand every word of that. Any ideas where we're going on our next adventure? Willie Canuck says, shameless plug, is that like a naked sing stopper? It's just totally shameless. Don't act like you're not impressed. Keane Lafford says, are we going to Thurles in County Tipperary? No. Not for the next adventure. We will be going there soon. But more on that next week when the update is out. Comet21 says, are we going to Hawaii? Keep the guesses coming. Isn't the night lighting beautiful? Scott says, Willie is going to fit right in here nicely. Absolutely. Guitar Freak says, I'd love to fly with you guys, but I'm afraid my navigation skills aren't good enough. Guitar Freak, They put me in charge. I live in Ireland. Ireland is a small island. I get lost in Ireland. Well, I don't get lost, but like, you don't need navigation skills at all, brother. You simply point your plane in that direction. Make sure you can see some fireflies around you. And we just follow the crowd. Annalisa reckons, are we going to Leitrim? Abo92 says, New Zealand again. Gregor says, Tijuana. Waylon says, Lyon, Marseille, Nice. Oh. Randy Hurst says, the Great Wall. Wave Tira says, the beautiful country of Montenegro. No, we got to do that like when James Bond is out. We'll do the whole, we're going to do like a James Bond thing. There's an idea I've just had. I've had a eureka moment. I need to write it down on my page of many notes. There's no room. I'll make room. We could totally do like a James Bond montage flying to different locations. Yes, we'll start off in England and make our way across somewhere. Do like GoldenEye. Find the dam where he like jumped off. Mike is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Johnny says we're all flying to Murph's house for dinner. Could you imagine? Willie Canuck says we're still talking about kitchen fixtures, right? Alison Johnson says if you need help with learning navigation, we'll be happy to help you out in our flight school on Discord. Many thanks, Alison. Captain John and co-pilot Pickle says Western Hungary. Keen Leffert says somewhere in Europe. Greg Orr says North Korea. Hozzy Air says updated UK. HBBN says Northern Norway, Sweden, Finland. Mr. Teuton says the movie is not out until October. I know. Will the bow tie be mandatory? I just want to drink vodka martinis. Shaken, of course. Cherob said, have we visited Poland yet? Not yet. Colonel Fork was there. We'll do a bit in Poland soon. Pat Lara says, I second the Great Wall, and Winterfell, and maybe King's Landing. The King of the North. Comet 21 wants to know our ETA. We are 21 minutes out from our next stop. It's getting like night time. It's nice, isn't it? Ed Reed says, a few more likes, please. Willie Canuck says, it's beautiful. A screenshot every minute. Wave Tourist wants to go to Montenegro. Peter Pasgrove says, if you do Bond, wouldn't there be a knotty end to each and every stream? Kevin Riley says, let's hit the Alps. Gregor says, Tuscany will be lovely. Ed E is in the house. Hey all, and wow, that scene looks good. Many thanks, my dude. Happy Monday to you. Stairway to Bacon says, did you guys do Route 66 from start to finish yet? Yes, but we're going to be doing that in reverse soon. Captain John and co-pilot Pickle says, island hopping in the Caribbean. I'll get my suntan lotion. No one's got it yet. These are getting close, but no cigar. Look at the state of that view. Ain't that something? Keen Leffert says, somewhere on the globe. You're getting close. Jeff Mitten says, hang on, be careful, Murph. I like my women stirred and my martini. Oh, Julia. Great Ocean Road, Australia, says Monkey Snatch. Nope, Mr. Two-Tone, can I guess? No. Quiet. You know where we're going. Keen Effort says, is it Russia? No. Although we're doing Russia very soon, my dude. Alison Johnson says, the Orient Express. Gregor says, Jakarta. Antarctica from Captain John and co-pilot Pickles. Ian Smith says, Australia, North Coast. Phil Boardman says, UK. Wild Cool Skull says, Iceland. Cherub says, Cuba. Tony Robinson says, Italy. Randy Hurst says, the logs again. A tour of Argentina. Common 21's got to go for dinner. Enjoy it, my dude. Mike says it's looking good. Give us a clue, Murph. Where's the fun in the Alison says Patagonia? All Southeast Asian islands are a great place to fly, says Peter. Absolutely. Kingsman says, you're going to Liverpool. Colonel Fork says Scandinavian. Did you see what he did there? That's fantastic. And I fell for it. Scandinavian. That's brilliant. I'm impressed. Calgary. No. Tyne Up on Creek. No. The pub, if only. Mr. Tudor, dad jokes. Ah, yes. Keen Effort says Liechtenstein. No. No one said Russia yet. Keen said Russia. North Pole. Look, it's Santa's house we see. We were up that neck of the woods already. The Isle of Wight. All directions. Come on, the pool. The Liverpool. Yes. Where they talk about football and stuff. Ian Smith says India. Captain Sickbag says Indonesia. It's all happening here, lads, isn't it? I wonder... Barcelona, Girona and the Carcassonne, says Sydney. Ooh. Ski planes in Antarctica. Trans-Siberian Railway, says Alison. I was looking at that. That's like 3,000 miles of... Oh no, it's 9,000 miles. It's like, who put down this railway? It's hard to know. It's hard to know. It's getting dark, look. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Do you see what I see? Look at that for a sunset, though. Isn't that absolutely stunning? Peter says, small islands make sense when helicopters are here. Absolutely. I know you've answered this a million times, but I've forgotten which server are you on. We're on the North Europe server, my dude. If you're ever unsure, if you just type in ! server, like Seamus McNeil did, it should appear. You can also type in ! plane, ! drink, ! route, ! merch, ! specs, ! The last one doesn't do anything. But that's not important. What is important, where we're flying to. So, turn back at the page of information. Murph, would you not get with the times? Like, would you not have some sort of digital, like, thing? No, we handwrite everything. So, we're on our way up to Kelso. No, we're not. We're on our way up to Tacoma, which is McCord Field. It was a United States, USSAF. No, it should not be USAAF. Anyway, it was an old US airbase. The 62nd Airlift Wing. They fly the C-17 Globemasters. Field elevation is 322 feet. Runways in use 16 and 34. Mount Rainier is it Rainier or Rainier? It's close by, standing at 4,392 meters. So basically, if you ever want to find the airport, go to Tacoma and look up. Panama, says Colonel Fork. Negative. Imagine 70 helicopters hovering over the one place. Could you imagine the sound? Ooh. Rainier. Yeah. Mrs. Two-Tone, you handwrite everything? When I say me, I of course mean you, my dearest present lady wife, and by extension and by inclusion. That is also with you. Scotland 737 Project report saying the Turkey Goose has been delivered. Over seven legs. Distance covered was 5,902 nautical miles with a total flight time of 31 hours and 7 minutes. Nice, dude. Willie Canuck, many thanks, my dude, for the donation through the super chat. Say drink like Father Jack. just, yeah, Murphy's soundboard. Drink! You have to be careful. There could be small ears listening. If the small ears are listening, drink! Oh, why didn't that button work? There's that button. So we can say, drink! Ek! And girls! But getting back to it, Scotland 737 project, fantastic work, my dude. Epic, absolutely epic. A tip in the cap. He has pretty much repeated. Who's this? Train Williams Gaming with the donation. Many thanks, my dude. Say, dem helium balloons from the vine. This is what it's come to. For a sound effect, it's $1. For a voice, it's $2. For a shameless plug, it's $3. Could you imagine? But many thanks for the donations, my dude. Les says, my first group flight with the Fireflies and I'm loving it. Sweet. So, what am I trying to say, Murph? Oh, look at your man flying. Scotland 737 project has reenacted one of the flights from ICE pilots, Buffalo Airways, whereby they flew two Canada Air, I think CL-25s, from Yellowknife all the way over to Turkey. And one of them ended up doing like a belly landing. Do you remember that? So he has been quietly flying in his own time the Grumman Goose across halfway across the world, literally over to Turkey. Absolutely fantastic. Scotland 737 has his very own emote on this channel. If you guys type in the epic emote, you'll see it. It is a globe in front of a Scottish flag with the words epic, because our very own Scotland 737 project circumnavigated the entire planet in a moonie. Absolutely fantastic. So as a tip of the hat to his fantastic work, many thanks, Train Williams. But as a tip of the cap, we shall say congratulations and keep up this fantastic work to Scotland 737 project. Be sure to give a big shout out to him in the chat there, my dudes.
Appreciate the comeback, good money.
Many thanks, Train Williams, once again for the donation, my dude. Ian Fisher says, well done, fella. Welcome to the long haul team. Ian Fisher, of course, circumnavigated the globe in the A2A Constellation. Doesn't it make you feel all, Janie Mac, wasn't it amazing? Fair play to you, Scotland 737 project, my dude. Excellent stuff. We are 10 minutes away from our stop. We can see the lights of Seattle starting to brighten up on the horizon. And a big shout out again to Train Williams Gaming. Many thanks, my dude. He says, no problem, just got my Twitch payout, so spreading the love. I really appreciate that, my dude. Guitar Freak says, I'm spawning in with a group of people. I hope it's you guys. Randomly appear in a group of people. Are you the Fireflies? For you, we could be. Look at that for a view, sports fans. Willie Canuck says, it sounds like the music in every shop on the Royal Mile. I love the Royal Mile. Especially when it was there, it was during the it was during the Fringe Festival and also the Edinburgh Festival, the Tattoo. What a weekend to go to Edinburgh, because it's comedy clubs all day and most of the night, and then you get to like go to like the up to the castle. It was epic. Les says, are you landing on 1.6 or 3.4? That is a good question. Let us check. Compass is well, it's doing its thing. I'd say we're going to go for 3.6. Now let's see, because well, the L map isn't doing its thing. So if we're flying on this way, which is straight ahead, yeah, so we're going to 3.4, 3.6, 3.4. Jeff says, Murph, is your position beacon on? No, because I have my strobes on. So if I want to turn on my beacon, I got to do that. Which probably makes it easier for you guys to see me. Aha. Any news about the release of the UK and Ireland update? It's going to be on somewhere between the 9th and the 11th. They've confirmed the 5 photogrammetry cities. They've confirmed the 5 detailed airports. There's going to be a handful of landing challenges. There's over 80 POIs. And I can tell you, they include both Ireland and the UK. Seemingly there's new mesh and DEM data and also satellite imagery for Ireland, which is going to be cool. Mr. Teuton said, you didn't read your notes. What did I miss? I did. Runway 16 and 34. Yes. Runway in sight. So while we're doing this, we have another bit of music that I know you like. So we're going to play it. Because the view is just epically good. Mark O'Gorman is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Monday to you. Did someone just say shameless plug? Jerome says, it sounds promising, Murph. Absolutely. Steve A is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Evening all. Live time has some stunning scenery. Don't recommend the live weather. Waylon says, I'm looking forward to the world update for France. That's going to be beautiful. Absolutely. Longboat says, great tune this one, Murph. Many thanks, my dude. All our music is provided under a license by epidemicsound.com. Be sure to check it out. Willie Canuck says, this is truly stunning. All of you are in fantastic formation. Absolutely, dude. Doesn't it just make you feel all kind of warm and fuzzy? So, we're making progress. So I think what we need to do is adjust our heading ever so slightly, because we want to get in line with the runway. So we're going to go to heading mode. We shall turn our face cam on for the dramatic effect as we try to land this here in the night time, as was our wont. Scott says, for the most part, we have a well-mannered group. For the most part. I know we do. We're a great bunch of people all together. Well, we've carved out our very own little community here in the flight simulation world, and it's fantastic. And we're getting recognition. The likes of Willie Canuck and the Flying Fabio, 757 Spy, Microsoft Official. That was nuts. Like, I won't, but like, there are days, like, if I had the camera on my face when this stuff happens, it's like a goat really looking at thunder. When something like that happens, it's like... Do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's not important. What is important? Autopilot coming off. Get the sounds up. Wild Cool Skull says, my hometown C-17s all day and all night from a cord. Nice! They're like the Globetrotter, I think, isn't it? I think so. Anyway. Notch of flaps, start a descent. We are very high, but we'll figure that out as we get there. We'll lower our landing gear to add some drag. That'll help. Like the goat looking at thunder. Have you ever seen a goat looking at thunder? You should try it sometime, or try it sometime. I can't speak. He cannot speak. The words aren't coming out of my face. But yes. Look at this for an approach. Isn't this pretty? So granted, we're no C-17, but like... it does look rather nice. Fantastic work, Seamus McNeil. Thunder and a goat. Huh? Oh yeah, they make the sound that Al made out of Home Improvement. Globemaster 3. Ah. So we'll watch our speed here. We can see our pappy lights just to the right of the runway. We're looking for 2 red and 2 white. Warhamster says, careful now, Murph. Too many words for your face. My mouth can't keep up with the words. Globetrotter is a basketball. Yes. Epic fail. So, what we're looking for on the pappy lights, we're looking for 2 red and 2 white. That'll indicate that we are on the glide slope and centre of the runway. Which is handy. Train Williams Gaming has landed. Nice! Willie says, haven't seen a goat, but a ghillie looking at thunder must be similar. Probably. That or an alpaca. I'd love alpacas. Are they the coolest looking thing in the history of all things? Gibbo says, can just imagine what it's like in your head when Microsoft, or when Microsoft say, or in English. Gibbo says, can just imagine what it was in. Take 3. Gibbo says, I could just imagine what it was like in your head when MSFS raided. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Yeah. I've the steadiest hands in Ireland. But I fly with this one. Oh, hang on. Steady. We're a little bit high. Right. Chat, this is where we call a sterile cockpit. That sounds very clinical. But hang on, we'll get landed first. Have another drink, Two Tones, says Scott. Yes, of lemon and lime. That's all there is. Itchy under the glasses on the cheek. Right, our approach is kind of okay. We're slightly to the right. We will fix that. Add in a bit of rudder. There's the middle marker light. Computer crashed again. Oh dear. Runway 34 for the win. Right. Gently does it now, Murph. Don't make a fool out of yourself. Put on a centre line. There's touchdown. Ooh, we felt that, Julia. Bit of manual braking. Bring our flaps back in. Cherub says Murph is about to extend his plumage. Wait, what? I don't know what to make of that. Looking for 2 red, 2 white from your pappy. Just looking for approval from your pappy. Ah. Willie Canuck says, alpacas are what happened when the angel responsible for designing the camel went drinking with the angel who designed the poodle. Colonel Fork says, I got red coming out my nose on final. Oh dear. Now, park and brake goes on. This button needs to be pressed, and we're going to be looking at the dudes coming in and landing at night time. That's what we do here. Name tags on, apply, and save. Back. Now, bear with me. We need to do the thing. Camera. Up to here. Free camera. Drone camera, even. That's better. Yes, yes. It's all coming together now. Hide me. Do this. And then move this. Now, I think we can do something like this. What do you reckon? Yes. Something like this. Eyes on the floor. Always on the floor. Can we see anything? It just looks like nighttime. But here comes the Druid Zeus. Now, very important, guys, as soon as you get landed, you gotta hit the escape key. Or that's escape to you and me. Very fancy, all in a straight line. That's a little bit better. So the landing gear is down, it's just the sim doesn't load it in yet. It's like a LOD issue. Warhamster, that's how it's done. Very nice. Willie Clark says, Grade A entertainment. Thank you, Murph, and all the fireflies. Many thanks, Willie. Delighted you can stop on by. Good to see you, my dude. Warhamster got a minus 63 feet per minute. Don't act like you're not impressed. That was actually kind of decent. There's Chilled Corky, Tigger, Colonel Fork, Bell Bro, Ma Loot, Assisi. Abracabra. Abracabra. I can't even say it. Yep, we got a Grumman Goose. Fantastic landings, my dude. Look at the pixelated horror of the jagged edges in the scenery in the background. John Mathers is away. You take care, my dude. Many thanks for joining us. Warhamster says the PA-44 is nice to land. It just is. Here's Larson. Quasi-Archer's down. Skipper T, followed by Turquoise Spy. Prefontaine, Stairway to Bacon, and Shack are all down. Abracagigna. I see what you did there. There's Cherub. A little paddy helps. Wasn't that fun and interesting? There's Big Papa. Ooh. With Rad Pilot Randy inbound. There's Andrew Hill. Rogers RC. LK2 RGM. Pat says, my poor computer is having a hard time running Ultra with so many fireflies. If you turn the aircraft models to generic, it'll kind of make them appear kind of weird, but it does have a huge impact on your FPS. Gabriola. There's Eyes 909. Whack-a-Mo is down. There's Null Player. Sean Lego Man. Ooh, look at the crab on that. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Who's this? Who's this? We can see them. They're appearing. It's Jared Vark. And here's Johnny. Nicely done, my dudes. Right, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing next Monday. Now, the video, it's due to go on YouTube later in the week, but because you're all here now, well, do you know what I'm saying? We'll just kind of appear it. Does it sound like a plan? Now, there's going to be button pressing. I have warned you thusly. Warhamster says, did you watch the Aviator 101 or Aviation 101 flight up the East Coast in the Mooney? Those landings were butter, pure Kerrygold Ultra. They absolutely were. Ow, me hand. Russell Scott says, Colonel Fork can fly us over to Forks to see his home and visit Bella. Sweet. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Right, so at this stage, we press this little button, and we go to this little button over here, and we go to the main menu, and we go to continue. Then we jump into here. Planage. Right, I'm going to press a button to show you what the video for next week is going to be. Now, bear with me. You'll be looking at a blank screen for a minute as I'm in the background going, huh? But it will work. It will work. So hang on, we need to do something like this and do that. Colonel Fork is like lost. Forks, Bella, home. Deadly. Now, Murph, how does one do this? Right. Bear with me. Is it this one? Right, I know what to do now. Hang on. Right, I now know what to do. Right, so are you ready for this one now? No one has said anything, so I'm kind of nervous. Don't be nervous, it's grand. But I'm going to do this, and then let me know if it works. So this is what we're going to be doing next week. Are you ready? Where's the button? Oh yeah, it's over here. Hello, hello. Hey everybody, and welcome to this preview video. Starting on Monday, the 8th of February, we're going to India. Over the next 5 weeks, we shall travel some 1,100 nautical miles. Starting off in Mumbai, we'll make our way up to Kashmir. Different aircraft each week, different weather settings each week. This entire journey shall be shown exclusively on YouTube. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome. Our only request is got to be GA all the way. So, make some room for your screenshots, learn some Indian recipes, and I'll see you on Monday the 8th. Wasn't that awful fancy? The tunage! We all have to learn new accents now. It's very important. But yes, as Scott said, for pure immersion, get a candle-scented curry, get a curry-scented candle. Yes, that made better sense. We're going to India and do what the Indians did. We're going to have the crack. So that's next week, Fireflies. Now, back to tonight. We are on the ground at KTCM. And we're going to ramble. All the way up to Everett, KPAE. Also known as Snohomish County. Now, live weather, live time of day, no. We're at the night time. Time in the sim shall be 17:45. Candle scented curry. That's the tasty beverage talking. Yeah, somewhere in India. I just thought it'd be, India. We haven't done India yet. At all. Fly Darwin is away. We'll see you soon, my dude. Many thanks. Phil Boardman is away. We bid you adieu. Many thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. So we need a candle-scented curry. Annalisa and Seamus McNeil. We want Indian recipes. The music tonight, isn't it just kicking? Did you like the old Did you like that music? Wasn't it nice? I have more of it here if you want to hear it. Hang on. Where is it? It's this one. Ah, yeah. Listen to this music. This is just deadly. Ed Reed is away. We'll see you soon, my dude. Now, we need to go back to this screen. And the tunage shall play. We gotta learn a new dance for this one. You gotta put your arms up over your head and do the whole... Well, I can't do that, but you know what I mean. And loads of colours. So the route we're actually flying, it's following loosely enough to the Top Gear India special, starting off in Mumbai and working their way all the way up north. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Anyway, we have an airplane to start. Very fancy. Dances with head between arms and throws colours. You can just kind of feel it though, can't you? Ooh. There are fuel tanks down here somewhere. I think we're okay. Care85 says, I like my Indian the same way I like my Murph streams. 3 nights a week, accompanied by a tasty beverage. Scott says, only the best. Basmati rice. Absolutely. Look out the Stig, here comes the Murph. Some say he was found in a basket flowing down the Tiber. For all we know, it's the Murph. Very good, Russell. I have no idea what that's reference to, but it looks lovely. Now, turn on our little Garmin machine over here. It's completely nighttime, look. Do you see what I see? It's nighttime. We're in the dark. He's whispering again. Landing lights. Yes, please. So all of that kind of looks just grand to me. So, are we ready to go, Fireflies? We're going from here to Everett, and we're going to be flying over Seattle. Seattle. Did you see what I did there? So, parking brake is going to come off. And we shall ramble forward. Now, let me see. Taxi lights would be nice, Murph. We don't have any. So we're going to go up and along, and then go up and along. Yeah, we'll just kind of spin around here. Come on, Betsy. Hello. Look at the flashing the lights. Okay. We're going this way. Toto band song Africa. Ah, that's the one. Cranking up the Toto. What was the other one? Hold the Line. Do you remember that one? Tunage. Absolute tunage. Belbro says, no offense, but let's go directly for the beer. Oz Flight Simmer with the donation. Why are we whispering, Murph? Do you know this ASMR stuff? I don't know how we got there. How did I get onto AS? I don't know how I got onto it, but only it was. So I've changed my headphones and the wireless version, and I sound very tinnish. Very tinnish. That's the wrong word. I sound echoey. I sound very metallic. That's the word I'm looking for. You don't look tinnish. I sound very echoey, and I was saying the sound effects sound different. So when you start doing the whole ASMR stuff, like you can make it sound like this and strange and stuff. Or one of my favorites is wait for it. Bin cam shot. I've no cam, but listen to the sounds. He lines up the shot. It didn't go in. We'll get back to that now shortly. That's not important. What is important is we're flying at nighttime in Seattle, of all places. So we are bringing to a gradual close our Coast Starlight tour. And then I just showed a preview video for what we're doing, or what we're starting next week. And we're going to India. Tropical subcontinent of India. But I hope all is well. I was watching your stream earlier on. I was lurking. I was working in the office. I was supposed to be working. And I was like, I'm doing something very important here that requires me to be quiet for a while. And like, you know, the earphone kind of hidden. And I caught you at a remarkable time. It was the funniest piece of streaming I've seen in years. I won't repeat it, but you made reference to the 7 things. You had 100 up and you had 7 down, and you made reference to those and what sort of bell movements that they had. It was hilarious. But yes, the simulated carnage and horror. But it's very funny. So Oz Flight Simmer did 2 streams in one day, no less. And was that on the same day you did actual flying, or was that the day before? Warhamster, Murph, quiet. What? I'm instantly recognizable by my sound. There's all sorts of crazy stuff going on, so we're just going to, well, eyes on the floor, always on the floor. So, lights are on. Transponder can go to altitude reporting. We'll go with 1 notch of flaps. And this is just going to be a nighttime cruise over Seattle. And I'm running default here. I know there is Seattle landmarks available. If I planned this better, I probably would have had them turned on. But, well, there's that. Anyway, happy Monday, everybody. Cheers and sláinte. And if you're in Australia, well, happy Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday. It's morning time. Yeah, drop me a PM, I'll tell you. It was hilarious. It was funny for 2 reasons. One, the way you said it was brilliant, and I came in on the stream pretty much when you said it. It was just like, oh, golden moment. You did 2 streams in one day. That's serious going, dude. Right, power coming in. Are we ready to go? Yes, the cowl flaps are in the up position. What's out the window there? Ah, look, there's a TBM. Oh, what's out this window? There's something else. Haha, now we're clear. So, airspeed is now alive. There's 60 knots. There's 80, getting light. Oopsie daisy. Positive rate of climb and indicated. Gear coming in. Tap on our toe brakes. So this shall be quite the tour at night time. Bring our flaps back in here now as well. Get ourselves trimmed out as best we can. And I'm just going to go into, like, you know, the ultimate lazy person mode. So, we want to go to here. And we want to go runway heading. We want to go heading mode. We want to go to vertical speed mode. We'll hold it at 1,000 and no more. And then autopilot on, please. That kind of calms it all down a bit. Hal just threw a hissy fit and dropped all the frames. Is that like doing 13 hours in one day? Do you remember them days? So we've done a 13-hour stream marathon thingy, and then, like, what was the other one? Like 11 or 10? There's got to be more of them soon. Now, so for our nighttime flight, we're going to make a first turn here to the left over to 270 degrees. And as we do so, we shall be picking up the Fireflies. Now, let's see. That'll kind of do it. Ish, kind of, almost. And, yeah, it was 11 hours. 11 hours. There are no words. Right, so we're going to jump out, get some scenic views. And just randomly pass comments saying, look at the state of that. We have the Fireflies in tow. We'll hide that for a minute. Mr. Teuton says, oh look, we just got planning permission. You can do another 13-hour stream if you make Valentine's Day dinner. Result. We have our green card. Look at this for scenery. Isn't it beautiful? So 3,000 feet is what we're looking for. And we can hold it there. Scottboy says, with or without candle wax? Kane Lafford says, is this our last leg? Indeed. This epic adventure started 5 weeks ago. Could you imagine it? We started off in Los Angeles, worked our way all the way up the West Coast. We have now arrived in the state of Washington, right here in Seattle. And our last stop is going to bring us up to Everett, also known as Snohomish. And of course, Seattle, the home of the Boeing Aircraft Company. I think their headquarters has moved. I think they've put it into Chicago. As we make a turn over to 270 degrees. Something like that. And Microsoft. Aha. Monkey Snatch 1 says, Murph, turn back on the gadget. My bad, my bad. And Starbucks. Hang on. Boeing, Starbucks, and Microsoft. So, Boeing were first, then they got thirsty, they wanted Starbucks, and then they needed computers, then came Microsoft. It all makes sense now. Shall we go for some fancy cameras? We got them in here somewhere. There we go. And Amazon. What? What a crazy place. Les says Boeing's corporate offices moved to Chicago area some years back, but their main manufacturing facilities are here. Nice. Scott says bean counters took over Boeing. It was a horrible thing. Move stuff and don't listen to engineers. The horror. Eurovision Song Contest Lover 2003, there's a mouthful, says, how did you get into flight simming and aviation? Well, I was born and raised in an airbase, an aerodrome, Casement Aerodrome Baldonnel, which is the headquarters of the Irish Air Corps. That started the passion for aviation, and yeah, I got my first flight simulator, which was Flight Sim 95, and I've had every single one of them since then. Ozflight says, coffee, PC, and planes. Sounds like a perfect flight sim stream to me, absolutely. Paul Teal says, wide bodies built at Payne Field, where we're headed. Sweet. Captain John and Co-Pilot Pickle says, no, in order to build planes, they needed PCs, and while scratching their heads, Amazon delivers the coffee. 10 Letters is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. He says, evening, Murph. Jumping on to join you. Are we on the North Europe server? Yes, we are, my dude. Happy Monday to you. Good to see you. (1,255 miles over 5 weeks is about 1.5 miles per hour. Is it that bad? Alan Vid says, how Murph got into flight simming sounds like a Fresh Prince song. Okay, another left turn. Oh, hang on, look at this. The old gadget isn't working. So the compass is just saying, nah, we've had enough. So we'll go by our digital readout. Colonel Fork says, I wasn't built at Payne Field. I see what you did there. Keen Leffert says, 17 days until Pancake Tuesday. It's happening now, lads. So I suppose the serious question on everyone's lips at the moment is, how do you eat your pancakes? Do you use like Nutella or chocolate spread? Bit of sugar? Bit of lemon? Bit of ice cream? We're going to get mileage out of this one. How does one eat their pancakes? And do you buy them pre-made or do you have to make them yourself? So we're going to jump over to our nav mode here. Bank it to the left. Oh, it's proper nighttime now. Look at the fireflies though, if you can kind of see. There's something on the way. Crepes are the best. Ooh, butter and maple syrup, says Wisdom. Balbro says, with pineapple? Seamus McNeil says, butter. Pancakes. Oh. Abbo says, just sugar. Where did that message go? Just sugar, sometimes lemon. Ooh. Soaked with maple syrup. That sounds nice. Wisdom says, homemade. Mr. Chippy, I eat them with my face. Lewis Blair CDN Taz says syrup and bacon. No, as in, these aren't like breakfast pancakes. We do like fancy pancakes. They're like a delicacy. They're like, would they be like Dutch pancakes? Maurice says, with a fork. Whipped cream and jam. Ooh. Scott says, so many ways. I often make blueberry pancakes with buttermilk, normally with maple syrup, sometimes with jam. Don't know about you, but I'm getting an awful hankering now to have some pancakes. James Quinn is in the house. Happy Monday to you, my dude. Captain Sickbag says, lemon juice and sugar for me. Oh. Belbro says, make it Belgian pancakes. Moose Knuckle Life says, I don't always eat pancakes, but when I do, they're saturated in maple syrup. Gibber Ireland says, went on an underground tour of Seattle. It's got a crazy history with the fire, and it was then essentially built on, can't repeat here, it's family friendly. Ah. Colonel Fork says, I wonder if IHOP delivers. Matt Haight says, Murph, it's a known bug. If you have the Wacko installed, it screws up the PA44's instruments. Have a look at the Microsoft forums for a fix. Well, many thanks, my dude. I'll check that out. Walton's eats them with Nutella. Oh, Nutella for the win. Kat says, is there a difference between Dutch and Belgian pancakes? Kane Lafford reports, so, the proper way to eat a pancake is 1. Make it from scratch, flipping it is optional. 2. Spread Nutella all over it. 3. Roll it up. 4. Cut the rolled up pancake in half. 5. Eat. Cosaflop says, here in Germany, we like to eat pancakes with cinnamon and sugar. Ooh, cinnamon. Denny's pancakes are beautiful, says Kingsman. Sounds nice. Colonel Fork says, for those who don't know, IHOP is the International House of Pancakes. Something I discovered recently, Cadbury's Country Chocolate Spread. Oh, yeah. Where did you see that? Does it have the honeycomb part in it, though? You need to have that. Denny's pancakes are beautiful. Denny's. I'm trying to think Denny's. Now, Murph. We're looking for the city. So it's going to be ahead up to our 1 o'clock-ish neck of the woods. If we stay on this course, we'll come very, very close to it. James Quinn says, sorry, gotta go. Just hopped in to see what's up. Many thanks, my dude. Scott says, I also like the baked German pancakes. Apples. Oh, yeah. Mr. Chippy says, Annalisa, wait now, hold on. What is this? Oh my. She goes, yeah, there's honeycomb bits in it. Tesco, my dear. Mr. Two-Tone, as I say in my best Patrick Stewart impression, as I pull down the top or the bottom of my jumper to straighten the creases, make it so. Chain eatery here, says Scott. Where do one-legged waitresses work? IHOP. Oh dear. Barbaro says, or Normandy pancakes with apple and flambated with calvados. I don't think I've ever tried them. Pat says, well, we don't have an IHOP in the Netherlands, so I'm not sure that about the international part. Alan Vid says, speaking of crazy food, have you ever had those chocolate pizzas? Oh. Peter says, I like both salty and sweet, very often must eat sweet after salty. And after too much sweet, just come more salty to cancel the sweet. And then again, sweet to cancel salty. It's an American diner, Mokoma says, in doubt, we fill it with just ham and cheese in Germany. Nice. Waltons, aha! I'll flambate you around the place. Ho, 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 ho. He's on fire. Crepes, yeah. The scenery is getting very pretty here. Look at the state of it. So we don't have terribly far to go on our final leg. As we draw the final curtain. Oh look, we can go through the roof here. Look at this. Look at the state of that. Do you know what I mean? Like, would you just look at the hack of that? We need more music. Keen likes this one. Warhamster says, I very much prefer crepes. Pat says, say what you will, but I do love American cuisine. Technical says, a few years back I flew from Vancouver to Seattle on a short hop night flight on a Twin Otter. Best flight ever. This is taking me right back. Oh, nice, dude. Pat says, crepe is kind of an unfortunate name. The crepe is crepe. King Alfred says, Eurovision winner this toe tapper is. Peter Paskov says, pancakes with Nutella, honey, sugar, cheese, sausages, cinnamon, apples, peanut butter, and... You go to the Odin and eat pancakes with pancakes. Warhamster says, made in a screaming hot pan, I'll make a jug of batter and make and eat the thing one at a time. Care85 says, I can't believe it's Pancake Tuesday again. Honestly, it just crept up on me. Oh! Pat says, somehow we're talking about food again. Kingsman says, love American coffee and pancakes with sausage at Denny's. Nice. So the question has to be, what beverage would you have whilst eating the pancakes? Per-fired. I mean, pre-fried. Steve A says, I can't believe it's not batter. CDN Taz says, a POI of Seattle Airport on your 3 o'clock. That be it just there? Colonel Fork says, orange juice. Wild cool. Oh, I was doing so well. Wild Kook Skull says milk. Captain John, a co-pilot Pickle, says coffee. Alison says milk. I think milk and pancakes. Ooh, a big old glass of banya. That's milk in Irish. Look at this. I don't know how it's looking for you guys, but on my screen, this is just like, whoa. Look at that. Chocolate milkshake. Well, thick shake. If for dinner, chocolate thick shake. If it was for breakfast. I can only imagine some of the brands you guys have over there. Like, what are the, like... what are the McDonald's chocolate shakes like out there? I'll never forget it. Like, a McDonald's shake over here in Ireland, if you turn it upside down, it just flows out. When we were in America, in New York, we got one and we turned it upside down. It didn't move. It just stayed in the cup. It was just like, this is unbelievable. Gelatinous milk kind of thing. But it was really nice. Cherub says, Moroccan mint tea. Now, that sounds very well dressed. Keen says, I got my braces tightened earlier today. My teeth are so sore now, I can hardly feel my face. Ooh. I have no words, Keen. Concrete. Pretty much. Milkshakes made of concrete. I can see a city on the horizon. Now, we want to fly towards that city. Oh, hang on, this one. You'll get there, Murph. You'll get there eventually. And we're going to go to heading mode. As we shall turn so slightly as we fly around in the city of Chicago. Annalisa says, can't wait for the Shamrock Shakes again. Oh, yeah. Wisdom says, they are pretty thick. Now they put whipped cream on top too. Oh, nice. A good shake should be hard to drink. The chains all have ice milk shakes. Elbro says, some pancakes with beer Sabian. Oh. Seamus McNeil says, at least her trousers won't fall down, Keen. Oh dear. Care85 says, Murph, did you know that the Pancake King lost his kingdom? That's right. He was usurped. Wild Cool Skull says you'll pass SeaTac, Boeing Field and Renton. Sweet. Ozflight says ours will just flow out thick, but not that thick in Oz. Did you say Chicago? No, I said Seattle. In the city of... I was thinking of a song. And then I said, no, we're in Seattle, Murph. Well, this looks fancy. Wayne says, I don't know why they bother to give you a straw. It doesn't work. Seamus says, you said Chicago, mate. Here's a guy who can't talk. Yes, we're in Chicago adjacent, also known as Seattle. Tom Hanks is down there, look. Would you look at the state of that view? He said he's waving because he's sleepless. Very pretty. Mr. Chippy says, if there's one thing I'd like them to pinch from X-Plane, it would be the nighttime moving traffic. Yeah, Laminar really have it working superbly well. Even police lights. It still looks awesome, mind. It really does, doesn't it? It's beautiful. And this is out of the box. This is without any of the fancy add-on for Seattle. I nearly said it again. Chickattle. Absolutely stunning scenery here. Alison Johnson is away. She's got an early start tomorrow. Many thanks for all your help tonight, Alison, and a big shout out to all our moderators here this evening. I thank you all so much for all your help and support you guys are giving. We will say a big shout out and thank you to Alison Johnson, AS Old Veteran, which is Scott Voigt, Gibbo Ireland, Seamus McNeil, Dougal McTavish, Naughty Gnome, Colonel Fork 85, Dangerous Brian, Ed Reed, and Stuart Payne. And even the Mrs. Two-Tone was helping out tonight. Fantastic. Isn't it just pretty? Peter Paskov says, I really love the fact that we are the generation which has seen all this tech being developed. Just one example is seeing the first flight simulator at the time and then this one. Absolutely. Exciting times for us flight simmers. So this fantastic trip of the Coast Starlight started off 5 weeks ago back in Los Angeles. Each week we've been making our way further north. We have just reached Seattle, directly over the train yard now. And we're going to go one better. We're going to continue on north up to Everett to land for a full stop in Snohomish. Absolutely fantastic fun. Monkey Snatch 1 music is so fitting, Murph. Really cool. Nice. So we will say goodbye to the beautiful city. I have to say, it looks absolutely stunning at nighttime. I said it once, I'll say it again. Look at the state of that view. Kane Lafford is away. We'll see you soon, my dude. You take care. The Fireflies continue on. Scott says Snohomish is a great place. They have a hotel with a great restaurant overlooking a river and a waterfall. Good food and great view for brunch. Nice. That was most definitely a lot of fun. So we're close enough to the airport. It's only about 5 minutes out, give or take. I have to say, the night lighting in this sim is very good, isn't it? Like, it's excellent. USA PR1 is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. He says, hey Murph, I've heard versions about RAM that has nothing to do with your graphics or FPS, and I've heard the opposite. What's your take? RAM does help. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to give you sharper or better looking graphics, but it does help with how smooth everything is loaded in. So when we talk about RAM, a lot of it would be on your GPU, as in your virtual RAM or virtual memory, whereby kind of minimum will be kind of 6 to 8 gigs in terms of, you know, what it can handle. Anything more than that, you're absolutely laughing. If you're looking just for your normal RAM for your PC, yes, it does have an impact. 8, it'll barely run this. 16 is good. 32 would be absolute optimum. So that would be my take on it. Monkey Snatch with the super chat says, keep it up, Murph and mods. Best entertainment for me in a long while. Well, many thanks, my dude. Really do appreciate that. Gibbo Ireland is away. He says, good night, Murph. I'm away. Thanks for an awesome stream as always. Well, many thanks, my dude. And a big thanks to everyone who's rambled in here this evening. Really do appreciate it. So we are about to ramble to our final approach. We look up here on the little map, and it's pretty much a straight in arrival. Runway 34 left is our target. So let's see where we're at. So like with the sim, like for now, you know, it entirely depends on where your budget is, but my advice would be hold off just for a little while in terms of what you can and what you can't get for the sim, because once they release this on DirectX 12, that's going to bring performance boosts to everyone's system, in particular the lower end of the scale. Osflight Simmer says, Murph, I need to bail. When is the next stream? Every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 8 PM Zulu. Mondays are only on YouTube, and then Wednesday and Friday is over on Twitch. But I really do appreciate you stopping by, my dude. You have a fantastic day. I will be watching back on the streams that I was supposed to be working but watching later on. And yeah, have a great day, my dude. BlackCat73 says, I've become ever so slightly engrossed in your channel lately, Murph. Well, many thanks. Very kind of you. I'm having a lot of fun, it has to be said. And I hope you guys are too. Each and every night that we, well, hit the little go live button. I'm not going to jinx myself, but it's running well, isn't it? As in, we didn't have any of them things happen. I think I figured out finally what was causing my issues. Famous last words. But anyway. So, runway is in sight. We are very high, because I forgot to hold our altitude, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll go with a notch of flaps to help with our drag as we descend here now. Ozflight is away. We'll see you soon, my dude. Cannot wait for the next world update. Because I love flying around Ireland, and like, there's nothing wrong with the way Ireland is depicted in the sim, don't get me wrong. Yeah, we'd all love a couple of more POIs and whatever, but it's still great to fly around. But there's no real point doing much more flying in Ireland until the world update is out, because then we can just go exploring again. So I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, the United Kingdom, which we will be going to Scotland, we will be going to Wales, and we will be going to England. 100%. We're going to be flying all over the shop. So they're going to take up the bulk of our Twitch streams over the next couple of weeks, every Wednesday and Friday. We have our plan now for the next 5 weeks here on YouTube. We're going to go to India. That's going to be another epic journey. And what we're going to try and do for the Indian trip is different weather conditions. More challenging weather conditions. Because, well, why not? But whatever way we do whatever way we plan weather, you know, we can dabble in the real world weather, but whatever way we're going to do it, I still like, you know, I don't want to sacrifice any visuals that we have like this. So certainly we can throw in some wind, we can throw in, you know, weather that it's easy-ish to at least, you know, we want to see the place for what it is, not like just look at clouds all day. Do you know that kind of a way? But that is the plan. So our descent is nice. We're pretty much on the glide slope. Black Cat says, just caught the performance crack. Do you see any difference between a hard drive, an SSD, or an M2? Yes. An M2 drive is it is the best way to go. It loads in stuff quicker. Tanny Head says, weather, more challenging. Remember New Zealand? But that's the thing, like, you get memories out of it. It's great fun. Famous last words, but it is good fun. Okay, that'll kind of do. So, landing gear coming down. Three green. Gear is down. So a hard drive is grand, an SSD would be better, but an M2, it's the cat's meow. The performance I get. So I have Microsoft Flight Sim, and I've all my simulators on an M2 drive. My add-ons folder, in the community folder, I have that pointed to a SSD. And if you're unsure how to do that, because if it's starting to pick up a bit of, if it's starting to pick up its size, and you don't want everything all in the one folder, well, you can move it to a different folder. And there's a neat old way to do it. It's called a hard link or a hard junction. And it works well. Oh, nearly forgot. Face cam on for the dramatic effect. As he almost forgot, as he said to himself. How could you forget? So I have to say, guys, the Coast Starlight, this was fun. Did you enjoy it? And if so, what was your favourite part of the trip? Was it maybe in LA? Was it further up by Mount, was it Shasta, I think it was called? Was it when we got into Oregon? Easy does it. And we're down. What do we reckon a landing rate was for that? Ooh, minus 27. We'll take that. Wild Cool Skulls, guys, it's been a few months since I've dropped into one of your live streams. This is fun. Cheers. Well, many thanks, my dude. Blackcat73 says, I'm going to inform the wife now that I have to spend some more money. Oh, dear. Yeah, DirectX 12 is going to be... I'm not going to say a game changer, but it is definitely going to help. Annalisa says, are we allowed to say we liked it all? But yes, yes, absolutely. We'll turn off one runway and jump straight onto another. Look at this. Right, bear with me. We need name taggage. Name taggage. Yes, it's the thing. Name taggage. Apply. Save. Go back. This camera. We just need like shortcuts to this kind of stuff. Do. Yes, 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 yes. Waiting for the dudes to come a-landing. Now the question is, we can kind of see them. But hide me, look. That always helps. Now, where's the music I'm looking for? Oh yeah. As our fireflies make their final approach, thus concludes the Coast Starlight. Time for the manky, shameless plug. Yeah, it was manky, wasn't it? Our epic trip of the last 5 weeks draws to a close. Can we see anything at all? Kingsman is away. We'll see you soon, my dude. Many thanks for stopping by. Technical is away. We'll see you soon, my dude. Randy Hurst, you take care. Long Boats is away. Ian Fisher says, what are the plans for Join FS going forward? They're just myself, Sir Fuzz and Epic Fool on it right now. Yeah, we're going to be including it a bit more. We kind of took a bit of a break over the last week or so. I had other stuff going on, but it's more to get people kind of used to the platform. We'll play this one again. Mark Intel is in the house. Hey Marv, long time no see, he says. Hope everything's been good. Just catching the end of the flight. Finally up and running on this end. Hope to share the skies with you soon. That's fantastic news, Mark. Great to see you, my dude. I can't wait to go flying with you soon. But yeah, with JoinFS, we're going to be using it probably more and more. So get your practice in now. John E is away. Many thanks, my dude. We'll see you soon. Danny Eds rambles off. Patrick Hamill is away. He says, had an awesome time. Everyone was great and respectful. Really fun first time playing in a group. I'll join again in the future. Fantastic news, my dude. G Slayer says, thanks, Murph. Didn't fly with you today, but still enjoyed the stream. Well, I have to say, this was so much fun. Absolute fantastic flying from the Fireflies. Some of the landings here have been truly epic. Perry Walker's away. You take care, my dude. Captain Sickbag is away. He says, my first nighttime landing and a disaster. Catbat 9 is away. We'll see you soon, my dude. Wasn't it just a lot of fun? I have to say, it was loads of fun. Fun was had. As the camera turns back on, we see Jared Var coming in for his final approach. Well, what can I say? Thank you all so very, very much indeed. Many thanks, Russell Scott, for the donation, my dude. Really do appreciate it. Cheers, my dude. Lemon and lime indeed. Anyway, I want to thank you all so very much for joining us on this Coast Starlight. 5 weeks, my dudes. 5 weeks. So next Monday, same bat time, same bat channel, as we're going to ramble over into India. Keep your eye for updates during the week. Don't forget the link to our Discord. Be sure to ramble over. And who knows, we might have the new website up and running. Ooh, new website. Fancy. My thanks as always to all the new subscribers, all the donations, everyone flying, and for everyone here in the chat. Big shout out to all our moderators. And for everyone who just, well, rambled in to say hi. And even if you didn't say hi, maybe you were lurking in the background going, what is this? Well, I thank you. Thank you all so very, very much. That's it. That's all I have. I'm going off now to adjust the tin echoey sound that makes me sound tinny echoey. If there is such a thing. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you on Wednesday night over on Twitch. Really looking forward to that one, guys. Look after yourselves. Take care. Be good. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
you.